Whew. Oh man. Then I need to calm down. I need to calm the fuck down. Holy shit, here we go. Calming down. Calming down. I don't know why my heart rate was so goddamn high before. Yeah, I better just take it easy. Because I don't know why. I loaded up this game and we were playing it yesterday and all we saw on the title screen was this tiny bunny with just the bunny itself. I didn't see the fox behind him, nor the owl behind him as well. Oh my god, his little twitchy nose always fucking gets me. But yeah, I really need to calm the fuck down because this is, we're jumping right into it. If you guys don't remember, we gotta load save state because, we're actually meeting one of those terrifying motherfucking monsters right now. That's right. If you guys didn't see before, last stream was chapter 1, where our character was Anton. He lives in Russia with his mother and father who have grown distant, and he also has a little sister. His little sister, what was her name again? God, it'll come to me. Olya, I think, or something like that. Olya. But yeah, he's also trying to get the parents back together through solving a missing kid's mystery, I guess, because there was a kid missing in the forest. He wants to try to find him, and then maybe, just maybe, they'll fix their relationship and everything that's going on. But in we get, guys. That is what happened last episode, and now we're going right into it. Off we go. Here we go. It's that motherfucking furry once again. Okay, fine. Let's do this. But the shadow didn't disappear, and even got closer. My insides were griped by horror. I stepped back and almost fell into a snow pile. The black silhouette, on the other hand, straightened up and addressed me in a sweet voice.
Чего крадешься? Душу мою украсть хочешь?
That's a female's voice, is it? Sneaking around, huh? Trying to steal my soul. Words got stuck in my throat. Who could be talking in such a silky voice here? Was it a silky voice though? I don't think it was that silky, right? I mean, I'd be pretty fucking horrified. Between the forest and the dormant village?
Чего молчишь, несмышленыш?
Will you say something, dummy?
Язык вырван.
A cat got your tongue?
Слушай,
Alright.
а я тебе еще и нос откушу.
I'll bite off your nose then. Ugh, no, anything but that, please. Don't take our fucking nose. God damn it, that's some pretty fucked up shit.
Будешь знать, как совать его в чужие дела.
That'll teach you not to poke it in places it doesn't belong. Oh, God. Why did we have to look at that black silhouette? Oh! A girl stood before me, judging from the voice and the silhouette. But I couldn't even reprimand myself for getting scared by a girl before noticing a gaping mouth under her hood with something dangerously shiny inside. I was stunned. Oh, it's a mask. Oh, thank God, it's a fucking mask. Well, I mean, that doesn't make things any better though. Honestly, that's still pretty fucked up. Ugh. Well, I mean, at least it's a mask. At least now we know that it's a mask and everything's going to be okay, right? From the cavity of her hood, a frighteningly real fox face was staring straight at me. It's just her jaws weren't moving, and her eyes weren't blinking. Because it's a mask, mate. It's just a goddamn mask. Oh! Yep, there he goes. He caught on. It's just a girl with a fox mask on. At least, I wanted to think that. After a surprise like that, a nervous smile involuntarily crept onto my face. What was she doing in the dark, bending down upon a light post? Eating? Or gorging something, I think? I don't remember, but maybe it's that.
А я
I was just
просто в школу иду.
going
А тут
to school. And then you...
Что я?
What about me? How do you say that in Russian? Что я? Oh, I'd love to learn Russian. That would be so cool.
Никогда не видел, как лиса собаку кормит.
Never seen a fox feed a dog. Oh, she was feeding a dog. Oh, okay. See, I thought she was eating something or devouring something. Oh, God. All right. Aww. Oh, that's just precious. And indeed, there was a small dog circling the girl's legs. One of the strays that were chasing me yesterday, probably.
извини, я не хотел.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. After hearing my voice, the dog whimpered, lowered its ears, sniffed me out, and then started wagging its tail. Did someone do the voice acting for this dog? Or is it actually taken from an actual dog? Because it sounds pretty good. I guess I still smelled of bologna that I ate for breakfast. What? Is that how you say it? Bologna? Bologna? What is bologna? I've never tried it before. I was shifting my gaze back and forth from the dog to the girl. She didn't seem scary anymore, just weird.
Значит, не хотел. Ну-ну.
So, you didn't mean to, huh? Aw,
Как
so
тебя
sassy.
зовут?
Oh, look at that sass right there. Oh my god. She's fucking giving me sass all day, every day. What's your name?
Меня Антон.
I'm Anton. Minya Anton. Is that how you say it in Russian? Man, I really want to learn it. Minya Anton. Minya Prayer 5. It doesn't really have the same ring to it, does it?
А тебя?
And you?
А меня нет.
And I'm not. Oh, this cheeky motherfucker. Look at her eyes right there. Jesus. Alright. Funny. Fucking funny. She's weird. Definitely has a couple screws loose. Yeah, I mean, what's she doing out with a fox mask? But she has a nice voice. Oh, we simping. We already simping. This is where it starts. We just start simping already. My astonishment has turned into a mix of happiness and relief. This girl I didn't know was definitely human, if a bit eccentric. I was also a bit angry at myself. This foxy girl was walking through the darkness without problem, and I shuddered from every little sound. I could just walk away, but this girl has piqued my interest. Yep, we're definitely simping. This is how it starts, guys. This is exactly how it fucking starts. The next time a police officer asks me about my friends at the new place, I'll tell him that I befriended a talking fox. I mean, you only just met this bitch. How can you already... You don't even know the name. How can you say that it's your friend? Oh, I don't know.
Ты здесь живешь?
Do you live around here?
В поселке?
In the village? The fox giggled and purred. What? She can purr? Can foxes even purr? I mean, humans can... I mean, we can't purr, right? I'm pretty sure we can't. She spun around so hard, the hem of her coat lifted up.
Нет, глупый.
No, dummy.
Лисы не живут в поселках.
Foxes don't live in villages.
Хочешь сказать, ты живешь в лесу?
So, you live in the forest then? And if so, where'd you get that really nice coat? I mean, that's probably not from the forest, right? That's probably from H&M or some shit.
Из какой норы ты вылез?
Have you been living under a rock?
Конечно. Лисам среди людей не выжить.
It's obvious that foxes can't survive anywhere near humans,
Пока они лисы.
as long as they're foxes. Her jokes were also weird. Just like a carnival mask, paper mache with fur glued onto it. Is it paper mache? Is that how you spell paper mache? It probably is. Huh. Aww. A dog reminded us of its existence with a loud bark. I unfastened my backpack. Dad would sometimes throw food in there without my knowledge. Cookies, apples, or even my favorite crab sticks. Ooh, yeah. Crab sticks with, like, in a sushi roll. Mwah, that shit's so good. He called it a gift from the bunny. What, the Easter bunny? What does the bunny mean? Treat from the bunny. The uneaten part of a business lunch or a treat specifically bought for children. Huh. Parents would tell their children that a bunny asked them to deliver said treat, but it could also be any other animal, a squirrel or a bear, for example. What? A treat from the bunny is the uneaten part of a business lunch or a treat specifically bought for children. Ah, I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of something like that. Interesting. This sorry. The stray strolled towards me with mincing footsteps, with a pleading look in its eyes. Oh, it's hungry. Yeah, feed it. The fox did definitely treat it to something, but it was probably still hungry.
Зачем ты так вырядилась с утра пораньше?
Why are you dressed like this so early in the morning? That's right, because it is morning, isn't it?
На утренник идешь?
Going to a costume party? The girl shrugged, throwing silvery snowflakes off her nose. Oh god. What's going on? Why did the music change? What is she... Where do eyes go? And her human form along with them, turning into a genuine beast. A real fox, agile, cunning, dangerous. Oh god. A moment of hesitation and you'll be ripped to shreds. She'll tear you up and gulp you down without breaking a sweat. I couldn't help but just stand there as a stump. Until I heard her calm, melodic laughter hidden underneath the beastly mask. Wow, okay. What a bitch. Where should get off scaring us like that? I mean, come on, really?
Видел бы ты свою маску, сладенький.
I wish you could have seen your own mask, sweetie. Sweet. Did she say sweetie? I got embarrassed. Went red up to my hair roots. We'd seen a fox in a zoo once when we went there with Dad, but it had patchy fur, was grey and skinny. But this girl was of fiery colour and furry, just like in fairy tales. Yeah, I want to ask actually if anyone's from Russia, like, do they only have Arctic foxes there, like the white ones, or do they also have like the nice, like the autumn hue kind of, orange with black? Oh man, those are the foxes that I know of. I was still rummaging through my backpack. My fingers that were searching for the dog's treat stumbled upon some soft, crumpled object.
Ничего,
You'll see.
скоро проснутся настоящие звери.
The real beasts will wake up soon.
Спроси-ка лучше у них, где они взяли свои человеческие лица.
You should ask them where they got the human faces. Wait, what? Oh my god. Yeah, that's definitely pretty fucked up to say. The girl's shadow was dancing in the lamp's light. I mean, okay. The dog yapped in agreement. I freaked out and dropped my finding in the snow without getting a proper chance to examine it. Cold wind instantly covered the hole it created with snow. The dog rushed to dig it out, wanting to get it straight. And the fox just snorted. Now I was so embarrassed, I wanted to sink through the snow. It was still dark outside of the electric circle. On the contrary, the darkness seemed even more thick. Like this fox? All neighbouring houses were sleeping deeply in its inkiness. Well, I mean, it is only what, I'm going to guess 6 o'clock? 5, maybe? I mean, how far is Anton's school anyway? I did my best to continue the conversation with the weird girl I didn't know.
Так ты в школу идешь?
So, are you going to school?
Ах, ну какой же дурачок!
Oh my, you are a real dummy.
Так ничего и не понял.
Don't you get it? Well, I was trying to be friendly, but she can't stop mocking me. Oh my god. Look how serious his face is right now. He's not taking any of that shit. It's just like, nah, fuck this bitch. What the fuck she... Man, I had it with this bitch and her roundabout ways. Man, fuck that. This is the type of face I'd probably put as well. Oh, that's mood. Calling me a dummy and all? I should have just moved along without paying any attention to this weirdo and a stupid dog.
А ты чего обзываешься?
Why are you so mean?
Не хочешь отвечать и пожалуйста.
Oh, wow, they... Don't ask nowhere if you don't want to. Don't answer if you don't want to. I mean, this isn't an English game, so, I mean, they've already got so much right. I can't fault it. It's a very well done game and a very well translated game as well. Sure, there are some bits and pieces like this, but it's a-okay.
Никто не требует.
It's not like I care. Still, something froze me in place, tugged me toward the dark figure. A mysterious appearance, her voice that was velvety and just languid enough. I was intrigued and excited. I watched her as people watch fires burn.
Ой, да не дуйся.
Stop pouting.
Гляди-ка лучше.
Look here.
Ты нравишься Жульке.
Zulka took a liking to you. The dog was digging through snow with sharp movements, snoring loudly. The fox turned around and looked at the windows of nearby houses, at its timbered front through the white mist. The tip of her fake nose was shining under the lamp's light.
И не только ей.
And maybe someone else too. Oh, is she flirting? She's saying the dog likes us and someone else too? Who else could this someone else be? Oh my goodness, who could this be? I went red again, like a boiled crayfish this time. Oh my god. Anton. Oh, Anton, you gotta stop the simps, mate. You gotta stop the simping. Is she talking about herself or someone else? I hoped that the semi-dark would be able to hide my embarrassment from the girl. I cleared my throat before asking,
А кому еще я нравлюсь?
and who's that person? I waited, counting my heartbeat. Oh my god, look at him! Ah! He's so shy. The fox didn't reply. Her sly stare was scanning the frosty patterns of someone's windows. She was reading them like a glass book. I wonder what she can see in those winter paintings. The stray stopped rummaging through the snow. Oh no! Oh, is it because we picked up the glove, the mitten, from the last playthrough? Oh no! Oh, we done fucked up, did we? It ran to me, holding my object in her jaws. A mitten. Could it be the one I found in the forest? Why would you put that in your backpack? Is that the one that the dog just dug up from the one that you dropped? What is it doing here? When I looked closer, I realized that it was just my mitten. Oh, okay. Maybe Mum stuffed it in there when I was asleep? A certain missing boy immediately came to mind.
Эй, ты знаешь что-нибудь про Вову?
Hey, do you know anything about Volva? I imagined the scene, silhouettes dancing in the clearing. Oh boy. That's a bit freaky. The dance on the night when Volva had disappeared. A boy who, when found, can provide a big reward and maybe save my family. I remembered my birthday when our parents promised to take me and Olia to Disneyland in Paris. Ah, Paris. But instead of a long-anticipated gift, they gave me a simple brick game console, visibly embarrassed. I was crying my eyes out back then, demanding to take me to the promised amusement park. That was the first time when Mum and Dad had a big fight. My greediness shattered the relationship. If only I could fix everything, gather everybody I love, and take them to Disneyland.
В ночь, когда пропал Вова, я, кажется, видел, как кто-то похожий на тебя плясал под моим окном.
If only Disneyland can fix everything. If only that magic was real. On the night Volva had disappeared, I think I saw someone looking like you, dancing under my window. It couldn't be true, but I felt like a mask became even more sly. Oh. The fox was sniffing me out.
А что? Ты тогда испугался?
Oh? That got you worried?
За себя или кого-то еще?
For yourself? Or for someone else? Oh yeah! As soon as I thought about my sister, my chest tightened, and cold sweat streamed down my spine.
Ну так слушай меня внимательно, мальчик по имени Антон.
Well then, listen closely, a boy named Anton.
Это большой и страшный лес.
This is a big and scary forest. The fox girl stepped forward menacingly.
И я не единственный
And
его обитатель.
I'm not its only tenant.
Другие звери уже знают о тебе.
The other beasts already know about you.
Берегись нас.
Beware,
Этой ночью
we'll come
мы
again
опять придем.
tonight. No thanks. No thank you. I shouldn't have talked to this evil in-child form, I thought, panicking.
Пока ты со своей
When
семьей
you and
будешь
your
спать,
parents will be fast asleep,
подкрадемся
we'll
близко,
sneak
близко
really close
и станцуем.
dance.
Макарену!
Macarena?
Чё?
Huh?
Эй, Макарена!
Oh, I love that song. I don't know any of the lyrics though, but that's the only lyrics that we know. Hey, Macarena. Aight. His look.
У тебя прямо челюсть отвисла, Антоша!
Look at you. Your mouth is agape. And Antosha. Antosha? Is that us?
Видел он меня ночью у своего окна. Ага, как же!
He saw me near his window at night. Yeah, right.
А ты случаем не местный дурачок?
Are you by any chance a dimwit?
Меня не отпускают гулять так поздно.
Nobody would let me go outside that late.
Здесь, знаешь ли, дети пропадают.
Children go missing here, you know. I touched the plastic frame of my glasses, puzzled by his silly joke. She got me scared to death.
Ой, да не тереби ты окуляры свои.
Hey, why don't you stop bundling your glasses?
Я раньше тоже близорукой была.
I was also nearsighted once.
Лучше послушай меня.
Listen to
Может
me,
быть, ума наберешься.
and maybe you'll become smarter.
Лисичку как обычно
Remember what they call foxes?
Плутовка?
Cunning? My words seemed to hurt her. Aww.
Ох ты ж! Как ты меня?
What did you...
Ой, прости.
I'm sorry. Wow, yeah, she is like a fox. God damn. Her laughter was akin to the jingle of a pair of silver bells. Why is her voice like that? It kind of sounds a bit demonish, doesn't it?
Да шучу я!
Just pulling your leg.
Конечно, плутовкой.
Of course we're cunning. Aww.
Если ты ловкий и смелый,
If you're agile
не
and brave
боишься
enough
с
to
плутовкой
befriend the cunning
водиться,
fox,
я,
I'll
так и
help you
быть,
look for your
помогу
vulva.
разыскать этого Вову. Ты же неспроста
There's a
его
reason
ищешь.
why you're doing it, right? I shrugged in reply. Her insight was alarming.
Знаю, почему дети повадились соваться в наш лес.
I know why children have been swarming our forest recently.
Порой там можно найти много всякого интересного.
Sometimes you can find a lot of interesting stuff there.
Я вот однажды нашла
One
целый
day,
сугроб
I saw a huge
конфет.
pile of candy
Купалась
once,
в нем,
and
да
I
так что
swam in it until my
челюсть
jaws
слипалась.
cramped. A pile of candy? The fuck? I couldn't deduce whether she believed in what she was saying from the tone of her voice. I showed her another smile. A fake one this time.
Посмотрите-ка, какой недоверчивый.
Boo, so wary.
Ну-ну. А
Well,
что ты на
what will he
это
say to
скажешь?
this then? Whoa! That's a fuck ton of candy! It's not even... Is it Halloween? Where they're at right now? She held out her hand in a furry mitten. There was an assortment of sweets in her palm. In the city where I used to live, sweets like these were sold at markets or at kiosks. I know what a kiosk is, but just in case, let's see. Is that like a Russian word though? Kiosks, small container type shops selling a wide assortment of products from bubblegum to vodka. Oh, really? Oh yeah. Clothing and even home appliances. These types of shops were popular in 90s Russia and more often than not tied to criminal organizations. Really? Huh. Well, I'll be. I had no idea. Interesting. I saw my favorite bubblegum in a vivid wrapper among the tasty treasure. A familiar name was on it. Turbo. Oh, this is the one. A triangular fox face poked a nose toward me.
Угощайся.
Take some.
У меня их полные карманы.
My pockets are full of these. Really? Can we take or we can refuse? I don't see why not. I mean, we're just taking candy from a stranger, right? Right? Yeah, no, why the fuck not? We don't have to eat it, so... I accepted the treat, and catching a whiff of the girl's smell, fur, fireworks, and citrus, the smell of holidays. My finger tinged while I was carefully unwrapping the gum. Peachy aroma entered my nostrils, and something else, something unfamiliar, but pleasant. The fruity cube ended up in my mouth. I started moving my molars, chewing the gum. It tasted like your usual Turkish gum, only my tongue went a bit numb. What? Why? From gum? I couldn't believe my luck after opening the insert. Oh, you get like a free collectible, is that it? That's pretty cool. What do you get? Bubblegum insert games, a type of game where players put bubblegum inserts onto their palm and try to flip it by throwing it in the air. What? The players put bubblegum inserts onto the palm and try to flip it. The player who happens to flip one or more inserts claims them as their prize. Those inserts were often considered as collectibles. Never played that game before. Interesting. I looked at a Mercedes-Benz, an extremely rare and hence desirable collector's item for any boy from my previous neighborhood. Oh, nice. My heart skipped a beat. I was barely able to tear my eyes off the insert, still stunned.
Это же...
This
Это...
is...
Теперь понял, что можно найти в лесу?
Now, do you see what can be found in the forest?
Только на твоем месте я бы туда в одиночку не ходила.
Still, I wouldn't go there alone if I were you.
Тебе вон от жвачки в забу дыханье сперла.
You get so flustered over simple bubblegum after all.
А представляешь, что с тобой будет, если найдешь чемодан таких фантиков?
Imagine what would happen if you find a travel case worth of these.
Голову напрочь
It'll
снесет.
surely blow your mind!
Пиши пропала.
Unusual treats, just like everything else about her. I carefully hid the insert in my bag, as if I was putting a rare butterfly in a can. The fox giggled. This is not how things are supposed to go on a Monday morning. Oh, damn. Oh, wow, I got an achievement for that. It's called Sweet, because I got some sweets. Cool. Who are you? I refrained from asking that question. She wouldn't answer anyway, or she'll just lie. I really wanted to see what's behind her mask. I was becoming more and more sure that underneath it wasn't just a simple young girl.
Может, Вова тоже нашел сугроб сладостей и теперь кувыркается в нем?
What if Volva also found a snow pile with sweets and is now rolling in it?
Слушай,
Actually,
вдруг он решил
what if
остаться в
what if
лесу?
he decided to stay in the forest?
Тогда, наверное,
It
ему
must be so
очень
cold with this
холодно
second
в
mitten
одной
then.
варежке.
The wind caught her words like smoke from a fire and carried them deep into the darkness, into the creepy thicket. The trees behind me creaked with the bony branches. Ooh, okay.
Или с ним что-то
Or,
случилось в пути.
what if something happened to him along the way? That's not ominous at all, is it? I don't know. That's a bit...
Что-то страшное.
Something terrible. The forest reacted to her words the forest reacted to her words, became alive. It sniffed me out, perking up its ears, just like a curious beast. The fox girl pierced me with her eyes again.
Дикие звери?
Wild beasts.
Это, по-твоему, страшно?
You find that scary?
Ну, не знаю.
Well, I don't know.
Не знает.
He doesn't know.
Уж не с двоечником ли
my.
я подружилась?
Have I befriended a dunce? Oh, wow. Okay, no, this is, wow, she's pretty mean. I didn't like being called a dunce, yet being friends with her sounded nice.
Я хорошист.
My grades are good.
Бел да пушист.
Really now?
Пойдешь со мной?
Will you come with me?
Хорошист, Антон.
Good grades, Anton.
Найдем твоего
We'll
Вову,
find your vulva,
и сам его
and you'll be able to
спросишь,
ask
что
him
он нашел
what he
в этой
found
пуще.
deep in the forest.
Ведь пока мы
As long as you're with
вместе,
me, nothing can
никто тебя
hurt
в
you in
лесу
the
не
forest. Okay, now that's getting creepy. Don't go into the forest, mate.
Вот увидишь.
You'll see. Worms of worry writhed in my belly. Better run, whispered my
Я
mind.
тебе не верю.
I don't believe you.
Ты думаешь, я врунья?
Do you take me for a liar?
Да и пожалуйста.
Whatever.
Никогда никто
You're just
не
like
верит.
everybody else. The girl sounded hurt, although I didn't know if she was genuine about it. I don't think she is. No, I think it's an act. She's turned around as if she had immediately lost all interest in me. The gum felt bitter now. I remembered my dad's favorite saying, "Where are your manners, son?" Indeed, this fox was kind to
Не
me.
обижайся, пожалуйста.
Please, don't get mad.
Лисы бывают и добрыми.
Foxes can also be
Ну,
nice,
как в сказках.
like in fairy tales.
Мне бы только понять,
I
что
just
ты
need
за
to know
лиса.
what kind of fox you are. The girl giggled, hiding the nose of a mask in her hands.
Тогда пойдем со мной в лес.
Then
Ты
follow
всё
me
обо
into
мне
the forest,
узнаешь.
and you'll get to know me. Aren't we supposed to be going to, like, school or something? Huh? Aren't we still commuting to school right now? It's on Monday.
Но не сейчас.
But
А когда рассветет.
not right now, when
А
it
то
gets
тебя
bright.
бедного всего аж
I mean, your
потрёхивает.
whole body is shaking, you poor thing.
Того и гляди, кондрашка
I
хватит.
don't want you to get a stroke.
Ай да, провожу тебя до школы.
Let me accompany you to school. After hearing this, the dog barked in agreement and stopped messing with the mitten. I leaned in, trying to grab the piece of handwear that almost ran away from me.
Ну, если тебе по пути,
Well, if we're going in the same direction. We went toward the school and the lost dawn. Yeah, I'd be wary too. I mean, she's got a fucking fox mask. Here and there, the lights came on in the windows of houses we passed, as if the inhabitants were sending us warning signs. Oh man, I don't know. Silhouettes lurked behind curtains, dogs let out occasional barks. Spirals of grey smoke rose from chimneys, TVs bustled and dishes clanged in kitchens. We watched the village slowly rise from its slumber while carefully treading the snowy wheel trails. I walked in the left one, and she took the right one. The dog was following right behind us. I expected the fox to bring up something weird again, but she stayed silent all the way to the school, as if playing with me some game only she was privy to. She would only giggle from time to time when the dog sneezed from the snowflakes that fell on its nose. Aww. I was the first to break the
так как
silence.
тебя зовут?
So, what's your name?
А, ну конечно.
Here it comes.
Имена, имена,
Names,
имена.
names, names.
Людям непременно надо
You
вешать
people always need to
ярлыки
put
на всё
labels on
подряд.
everything.
Ну и как бы ты назвал
What
такую
name would you
лису,
give a
как я?
fox like me?
Даже не знаю.
I don't
Но
know.
я читал про лису
But
по
I've
имени
read about
Алиса.
Alisa the fox.
А что?
You know what?
Я не против.
I don't mind.
Пусть будет Алиса.
I'll be Alisa. What? Okay. I couldn't understand if she was joking or not. I turned around as if looking for an answer from the dog, from the dark sky devoid of dawn. Oh, dang, Ruth, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How was my day? It was pretty chilled. I am loving this day. And right now, we are back in it from chapter 2. If you've just missed out, don't worry, it's all recorded. But we're basically just trying to have a conversation with this fox that turned out to be a girl that's teasing us, but she's never removed her mask, she's never given us her name, so we're just naming her Alisa for now. But something's sus about her, something that I can't quite put my finger on. But yeah, we're about to find out, I guess. She's walking us to school right now. My silent questions were left unanswered. The school's outline was already in our sight. A giant brick box stuck in the endless night. Lights in its windows didn't bode well for me. The warden trees were guarding the schoolyard. Screams, childish laughter, and someone's whistling tore up the silence. I went here with Mum when we just moved, and the place looked cozy at that time. Empty corridors that smelled of polished, puffy snow outside. The second time I came alone to get the books and just kept on imagining my peers rolling down the railings, grade schoolers running to the library, and teachers marching down the corridor with the air of self-importance around them. High schoolers were smoking at the entrance in track pants and wool caps perched on their foreheads. Their appearance destroyed the last hopes for a cozy school. Their stingy eyes and the teeth, yellow from nicotine, their smirks, all of it had the same gloomy effect as the cloudy winter morning. Absorbed by my thoughts, I completely forgot about my companion.
После уроков жду тебя на заднем дворе.
I'll wait for you at the backyard after school. I don't know. I don't know about following this fox. Honestly, it's a bit daunting.
Возле
Near the
повешенного.
hanged man. What? What hanged man? Huh?
Возле кого?
Near what? She just ignored my question.
Не опаздывай.
Don't be late. I hesitated, blowing hot and cold again. Mum always said that when I would have trouble choosing between two options, thinking about Mum helped me
Я
reply.
после школы сразу домой.
I'm going straight home after school.
Эх, Антоша,
Well,
Антоша. Это я
Antosha,
тебя так просто
I'm going to let you
отпустила.
off the hook.
Другие же
But the others will
незаметно
creep up to you
подкрадутся
with
со
their
своими
smiles and
улыбочками
sink their
и
teeth into you.
вцепятся.
Won't be
Клещами
able to
не
shake
оторвешь.
them off as easily. What?
Попомни мои слова.
Remember my words. Whoa! Huh? The fox opened her mouth in a wide yawn. Wait, was that her? Is that not a mask? Is that a real face? No fucking way. That's creepy as. What kind of trick is this? Someone running in the distance called out my name. I instinctively turned around. Aww! A huge snowball whizzed past my shoulder and hit the dog. It whimpered and ran toward the spring. The darkness devoured it. The fox girl was also nowhere to be seen. She dissolved into frosty air. Or was she hiding in my shadow? I gulped. And swallowed the gum. Ah, don't do that, mate. Ugh! Unlucky. After taking a deep breath, I went toward the school. Toward the cutlets and dough. Toward the light raining down onto the snow. Oh. Whoa, someone's coughing. Oh, we can talk to him? A tall man was standing near the gate, puffing out clouds of smoke into the wind. He didn't look like a teacher. Was he a PE guy, maybe? I carefully studied his face that looked like it was cut from a piece of granite, and his hair lip that was holding down a cigarette. He was playing around with car keys and staring back at us. The light from the cigarette was reflected in his eyes that were sitting deep in his eye sockets. I froze in place. The hulking man lazily tore off his eyes from us and walked toward the road. What? Who the fuck was that then? I don't know. What about this car? Whoa! There was a fresh-looking Volga parked nearby, with one of its front wheels perched up on the icy curb, black like soot, as if it was straight out of a horror story Dad loved to tell me when we hid in the attic during a thunderstorm. I remember him always wearing a sad smile while he mentioned the black car that snatched children. He would say, "It looked like a funeral car on the inside, white curtains and all. And it has DSC, what the fuck's that? In its license plate. Do you know what that means? Death to Soviet children." Funny, I was born in the USSR too. Okay. What about these kids? A buzzing crowd of upperclassmen with their winter hats tipped to the side. I better not draw their attention. I think that's a good idea. Yep. Whose nest is this, I wonder? A thieving magpie? Then it probably has all sorts of shiny things in it. Pieces of colourful glass, bottle caps, polished coins, or child braces? Okay. Is there anything else we can see around here? Nope. I guess let's enter. Off we go. In we get. I could hear muffled voices behind the doors, saw blinking lamps. Darkness creeped along the windows, and it felt like the school was drifting in open space like a lonely, lost spaceship. After going to the second floor, I noticed a crowd around the notice board. Everyone was taking part in a lively discussion. I moved closer and took a look at something everyone was interested in through a wall of backpacks. Oh, it's Volva! Oh no, it's Volva! 10 years old. Grade 4. He left his home on January the 5th around 4 o'clock and never returned. Was last seen at the bridge over the Smorodina River. He was wearing an orange coat with a hood, a black wool cap, a scarf, and mittens with green stripes. Might have had a plastic toy gun on him. Oh dear. There was a piece of paper with something printed on it, glued to the left of the notice board. Oh god, yeah, we can definitely read that. Yep. There it is. Features: 142 centimeters tall, skinny, brown hair and green eyes. Please call these numbers if you have any information. Child missing. Volva Matyukin. That was his name. I think I butchered that name though. Oh my god, I can't say Russian names to save my life. Ruth says, "What? You can see that?" Yeah, only because like I'm on a big screen right now. And, like, I'm streaming it, so streaming is a bit smaller, but for me, I can kind of see it. But right now, we can see the entire thing. A 4th grader. On that grainy print, Volva looked dead, with a black mouth and dark, empty eye sockets. Could it be that the darkness dwelling deep in the forest invaded his pores and mutilated his face? Whoa, what? That's a fucking dark thought. Galaxy, how you doing, Galaxy? Nice to see ya. A plastic toy gun couldn't protect him from the whispering branches and the howling wind. Empty eyes of the lost boy pierced through my soul, as if pleading. Unable to meet his stare, I turned around and rushed to the window, took a seat on the windowsill. The corridor was slowly filling up with children, in groups of few. Oh, that is a lot of kids. Oh. Nobody paid me any mind. In the darkness of school toilets, child voices were hammering a nursery rhyme.
Для медведя, для лисы, зайчик кушать принеси.
For the fox and for the bear, bunny tasty meals prepare. Nah, I'm a few syllables off. I turned my head toward them, trying to get a better look at their features, but then my attention was stolen by a loud clicking sound. A female teacher marched down the corridor with the chin raised up high. Her heels were hitting the floor like miniature hooves. A girl was trailing her every step. She was also looking pompous, stopping along the way and whispering some secret in a friend's ear. She was probably a class rep since she was carrying an attendance register book. Wait, do class reps do that? I don't know, maybe it's different in each country.
Екатерина, возьми, пожалуйста.
Ekaterina, take this please. The teacher opened the classroom door and a crowd of children swarmed in, screaming and pushing. Out of all of them, a tall, red-headed fat boy caught my attention. His face was full of blisters. He looked like the insides of a pomegranate. Oh no, poor guy. A bad feeling risen up the hair on the back of my head. A bad feeling risen up the hair on the back of my head. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. I can't read today. My God. Wow, look at those eyebrows though. I've seen boys like him before. Unsettled eyes, cackling laughter. The girl, who was a smaller copy of the teacher, warned the boy with a wave of her hand and entered the room through the clearing in the crowd. Some other guy stood in the way of the crowd, and the redhead immediately shoved him.
Move your legs, moron.
The boy flew headfirst, flailing his hands trying to keep his balance. The fatso burst out laughing, and a couple of kids joined his nasty cackling. Their laughter sounded like someone was snipping with a huge garden scissors. The classroom sucked all of the kids in. The corridor stood empty. I wanted to grow roots and stay on the windowsill. Just a handful of lampposts outside were battling the darkness, riding the fluorescent fish in the black ocean. Is it really that dark? Is it still just morning right now? Is the morning... Wait, in Mother Russia, is the mornings with a full-ass moon in the sky? Like there's no sun at all? Maybe I can still run away? Go outside? Dissolve in the dark? I imagine myself running through snow, how it squeaks under my boots, and how I'm becoming lighter and lighter with every step. The ringer's trill blew that illusion away. I tore myself from the window with great effort, then took a couple of deep breaths, trying to at least calm down my mad pulse, and entered the classroom. Well, in we get. First day of school. This might suck. What? Who are all these cunts up here? Really? Well, I mean, okay. The prim teacher looked at me over the frame of her glasses, clearly annoyed.
Я новенький.
I'm the transfer student.
Мне вот сказали к вам подойти.
I was told to come here. The snowy forest trail was winding in front of my eyes. The pines rustled, but it didn't sound predatory anymore. Wow, what a bitch. That's no way for a teacher to conduct themselves. God damn, fuck that bitch. She buried herself in the register and flicked through the
А
pages.
фамилия-то как?
Your last name?
Петров.
Petrov.
Громче говори.
Huh? What are you mumbling there?
Чего мямлишь?
Say it clearly.
Петров.
Petrov.
Нет такого.
You're not on the list. She measured me with a long and heavy stare, as if trying to see if I was lying. I wanted to sink through the floor. Hazy faces observed all of that from the left. The classroom breathed and snorted in unison, like a living organism, like a dangerous
Ты не
beast.
ошибся?
Are you sure?
Нет такого в списке.
I don't have you in my register. My knees chose the worst time to start shaking, and I felt dizzy. I clutched my fists so hard my knuckles became white.
Мне сказали,
They
204
told me to come to
кабинет, Лилия
classroom
Павловна,
204
6В.
to ask for Lilia Pavlona, class 6C. Apparently, everyone in the classroom took my words for some sort of joke because they were all
Что
laughing.
за бардак?
What's wrong with this school? The classroom fell silent. The kids hid their smirks for a better occasion.
Понаберут студентов.
Why do we hire so many interns?
Только знают, что губят
They all
свои
know
наливать.
how to
А
put
я
lipstick
разгребать,
all
значит.
over their bulging lips, but when it comes to real problems, I have to solve everything. Man, this fucking teacher sucks dick.
А бумаги-то кто заполнять
How
будет?
did they send you here
Не
without
первый
any
раз ведь
proper
уже.
paperwork? Ugh, we've had the same thing happen so many times
Подожди
already.
здесь.
Wait here.
Сейчас.
I'll be back.
Сейчас я
After I
ему
have a little
устрою.
chat with them. Oh man, that is fucking awkward. Oh, this teacher sucks. Are you kidding me? What? Oh my god. The teacher flew past me, mumbling something to herself in righteous anger, and I was left standing at the center of the classroom. Like a convict in front of a firing squad, I lowered my gaze, feeling the mocking stares from all around the classroom directed at me. They prickled my skin, danced on in like laser sights. Oh! Once again, I imagine running far away from this place, fighting the clawing wind, soaring high above the pines in one long jump, with the wind in my back as my only companion. The eyes of my future classmates were asking, this new boy, is he one of us or an outsider? Somebody whispered something, and stifled laughter rolled through the classroom.
Доску вытри!
Wipe the board! Oh my god. Barsik Korshak. Hello, Barsik. Great to see you. It was easy to guess who was the main prankster here.
очкарик!
Hey, Four Eyes.
Ты чё, не только слепой, но еще и глухой?
Are you not only blind, but also deaf?
Доску вытри, говорю!
I said, wipe the board. My knees weren't the only shaking part of my body anymore. I was trembling from head to toe, and I prayed for the teacher to come back sooner. My prayers were answered by the powers that be.
Ну что мне с тобой делать-то?
And what should I do with you now?
Куда сажать, а?
Where will you sit?
Давай-ка сядь,
Oh well,
наверное,
you can sit
с
with
Семеном.
Simeon, I guess.
Он все равно
He's
один.
alone anyway.
Еще чего?
No way. The fatso put his backpack on the seat beside him in defiance, scratched his belly, and smirked.
Ты опять за старое?
Are you back to your old tricks?
Снова бабушку в
Should I
школу
call your grandma
вызывать?
here again? The classroom went silent.
А чё она мне сделает?
And what's she gonna do?
Не она, так я
I'll
тебе
be the one to
сделаю.
do something if she doesn't.
Рюкзак убрал
Put your
быстро.
backpack away, now. Simon didn't move a muscle. He started studying the portraits of writers on the wall, looking bored. Oh. How do you like the game? I am loving this game so much, and I hope all of you guys are too, because goddamn, this is so dang good. I needed to do something to resolve this somehow, to save myself. I cleared my throat and continued in a stifling voice that sounded nothing like me.
Я могу за последнюю парту сесть.
I can sit in the last row.
Там, кажется, свободно.
I think there's a free seat. The teacher snorted loudly. She looked at me, then at Semyon, then back at me.
Ладно,
Fine.
садись пока
Go there for
туда.
now.
А с тобой, бабулин,
And you,
мы еще поговорим.
Balloon, I'll have a talk with you later.
Чтобы подошел после
Come to
урока.
me after classes.
Будешь по классу
You'll be on cleaning
дежурить,
duty.
ясно?
Got it? Semyon forced out a twisted smile. Juicy pimples were growing on the tip of his nose, ripe for the taking. Ew! Gross! I walked carefully, afraid to stumble and fall, causing another outburst of laughter from everyone. I took my seat at the back, at the last table where I was met with a pile of old posters. The outcasts took their seats and the class was ready to start.
Вот и хорошо.
Now this
Начнем
is settled,
урок.
let's start the class.
Тема.
Today's theme
Традиции
is
русской и
traditions of
мировой
Russian
литературы
and
в
international
рассказе
literature
Зощенко
in
«Не
Zoshenko's
надо врать».
Don't Lie. Ew! The fatso turned back to me. His stare informed me of the coming days, weeks, and months of bullying. I've got my eyes on you, said his watery look. Gross. What an absolute cunt. After just a couple of periods, I had already noticed a huge yellow spit stain in my notebook. Then at the cafeteria, this Semyon accidentally spilled a glass of compote on me. What is compote? A dessert drink brewed from a mix of dry fruit and berries. Ugh, okay. Is it any good, I wonder? I've never tried it before. Barsik says, by the way, I'm Russian and did not understand anything from what you said. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Oh, I only know English. That's all I know. And then he flailed his hands around after exiting the toilet so some of the liquid from his hands would get on me. What an absolute cunt, that Semyon! Just before the final period for today, Semyon pushed me into a buzzing crowd of girls from our class. Oh! I didn't know this was anime! I've seen enough hentai to see where this is going. Holy shit! What? They made way, cursing, but I couldn't hold my balance and ended up ramming my face into the girl I took for the class rep before, right in her chest! Oh my god! Barsik, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying your stay. Oh no! Anton! Oh, her name's Katya. Katya? Ow! I immediately stepped back, dying from embarrassment.
Прости, ты в порядке?
I'm sorry. Are you alright?
Я...
Then she suddenly put her hands on her hips.
Нет, ну вы посмотрите на него.
Will you look at him?
Облапал меня прямо у всех
Groping
на
me in
глазах.
front of everyone.
Я сейчас все маме расскажу.
I'll tell my mum.
Тебя из школы
They'll
выгонят,
expel you,
извращенец.
pervert. There was some sort of sadistic pleasure in her eyes, as if she was a child who was about to put a lit-up match to the chauffeur beetle. Chauffeur beetle? Chauffeur beetle? I've never heard of this kind of beetle.
Я нечаянно.
I
Меня
didn't mean to.
толкнули.
He pushed me.
Все видели.
We all saw that, you know. No blind among us. She stared at my glasses while showing me a creepy smile. I started to fume on the inside, but Semyon's laughter cooled my head.
Толкнули?
I push
Чё,
you?
правда?
You sure? He swaggered up to me, enveloping me in the smell of sunflower seeds and rotting teeth, and then pushed me to the ground.
Вот так, да?
Like this,
И
huh?
чё ты сделаешь?
What you gonna do now? The bully towered over me, as if saying, come on, hit me, let me see you try. Ooh, should we fight back or should we endure? Ooh, I don't know, what should we do, guys? We have two options. What should we do? What should we do? Ah, man. This first day for Anton sucks. Not only does his teacher suck, everyone else sucks as well. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna go with fight back. Let's try that, shall we? Yeah. Screw this kid.
Слушай, ты...
Listen, you. My throat went dry, my lips were moving on their own, and my voice was akin to a stifled squeal. Semyon wore a mocking smile. Ew!
Давай, продолжай,
Go
очкарик.
on, Four Eyes.
Чё прямо-то?
Why did you stop?
Нам всем
We're all
очень
waiting.
интересно. Если еще хоть
If
раз
you ever
меня
touch me
тронешь...
again. Semyon slowly stuck out a finger and poked my forehead.
Натронул,
I
и чё?
did, so what? Ruth says fight? Yeah, we're gonna fight this.
Еще хоть раз
If you ever do it again.
тронул.
Here,
А вот
once
ещё.
more.
И
And
ещё.
again.
И
And
ещё.
again.
И ещё.
And again. He was poking me with his finger so hard that my head tilted backward. I must not cry, or I'll be done for.
Чё ты мне сделаешь,
What will a wimp
мямля?
like you do to me? My vision went blurry. My soul was tore off from the floor. I rushed forward and threw a random punch without looking. Oh, dang! Yes! What I saw when I opened my eyes was beautiful and horrifying at the same time. Oh, I got an achievement for that called No Pain. Oh, nice. Semyon was holding his ear and blinking in amazement. Was I the first person to rebel against his absolute rule?
Стопэ!
I needed to run, but I was already surrounded by his cronies.
Лилия Павловна!
Lilia Pavlovna.
Лилия Павловна!
Petrov just hit
Ударил!
Budin. Oh my god. Semyon's cheeks grew even redder and his pimples even whiter, like the heads of larvae. But a smile flashed on his face that was only noticed by among his comrades. He got really close to me. The smell of rotten teeth washed over me.
Тебя,
You are
пиздец!
fucking done. His voice was evil and dangerous, like someone tore off the lid from a kettle with boiling fat. I was waiting to get hit, counting the thumps of my heart and guessing where his fist will go. A solar plexus? The jaw? The nose? Where is the solar plexus? I don't know where that is. But he just turned around and walked off. A thought, cold and sober and extremely rational, popped up in my head. I'm going to get killed today. I was late to leave the school after classes on purpose. Semyon didn't attend the last period, so I was hopeful. What if he decided to dodge the cleaning duty and ran home, forgetting all about me? I heaved a sigh of relief, like someone on death row whose execution was delayed by a day. But I didn't let myself forget his tone, his vengeful gaze, and his scary, electrified smirk. While the other students were leaving the school, laughing loudly, I was pretending to skim through my books near a window. I was staring outside, nervous. Semyon was nowhere to be found in the front yard or near the school gate. I didn't really believe I was this lucky, so I decided to be extra cautious and stayed for some more time in the corridor that was gradually getting less crowded. All of the bustle moved to the first floor. There was a skeleton. What? Peeking out of the biology classroom. Oh, some jokester put a cap with an American condor on its head. The sound of running water were coming from the bathroom. I was the only person left in the whole school. Oh man, this school fucking sucks. Oh man, Bully's doing the most. Oh my god. I'm not alone. A sudden thought came to mind. I remembered the missing boy. His portrait was on the notice board near the schedule. What if the bully killed him? Oh my god, what if they buried his body and shit? I remembered his smile. Whoa, that is different. Yeah, that's a different picture. Look at his eyebrows. That is very different. Is everything here different as well? Grade 4B, he left his home, never returned, on the bridge of Smorodina River. Green stripes, plastic toy gun. Yeah, no, this is definitely different. Him looking at me, and the fact that he's mostly likely already dead. Did we take our pills this morning? Did we take them?
Привет.
Hello? What? I shuddered and turned around. Huh? Is this first love? Is this what it is? At first, my eye stumbled upon the black violin case. Then I noticed a girl from my class was holding it. Aww. She sat in the first row of the second column. I could swear I caught her looking at me a couple of times. And I was sneaking glances at her myself. Aww. Sometimes it just feels nice to look at something pretty. The spring, the sky, or a girl that's not in the crowd that laughs at Semyon's jokes. Wait, what? And she wasn't whispering the dirty laundry of other people to Katya. What? And she wasn't whispering the dirty laundry of other people to Katya. What does that mean? She spent all the breaks, just like me, staying in the classroom, or looking in the window, or drawing something in a green notebook.
Здравствуй.
Hello? I turned red and pretended I was studying the pattern on the wooden floor.
Круто ты ему врезал.
It was cool, the way you hit him.
Это вышло случайно.
It was just an accident. Almost. I started shoving books in my backpack to at least put something in my hands.
Вроде Семен раньше таким не был.
Semyon wasn't like that before.
Он к нам недавно
He also
перевелся.
transferred here just recently.
Бабушка мне его по
His
секрету
grandma
сказала,
told
что
me
он
that
словно
it almost
взбесился.
felt like he went mad.
Семена даже
Even the
старшеклассники
upperclassmen fear
побаиваются.
Semyon, did you know?
Представляешь? А ты вот
But
молодец.
You're different.
Не струсил.
You're brave.
Угу.
Mm-hmm. I mumbled in reply. I imagine like me doing the finger wag and my neck slaying, just like going back and forth, like mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Me, brave, a hero that has been standing around in the hallway to avoid a beating. The girl looked at me with her clear, attentive eyes.
А ты за рекой живешь?
Do you live over the river?
В том деревянном
In
доме?
that wooden house?
Ну да.
Yeah.
Там, наверное,
Must be scary
страшно.
living there.
Да еще
And
через лес
you also
идти.
have to cross the forest.
Я бы так не смогла.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I shivered at the mention of the forest. I thought the intertwining branches of a snake-like trail of endless darkness that spread like mold among the crooked trees. So, I straight up lied.
Да не так уж там и страшно.
It's not that scary.
А что тебя так пугает?
What's so scary about it for you? She smiled after a brief pause. As if brushing off a daydream.
Да так.
Well, actually,
Ничего.
never mind.
Меня, кстати,
My
Полина
name's
зовут.
Paulina, by the way.
А меня Антон.
And I'm Anton.
Ну, это я
I
знаю.
already know that.
Слушай,
Hey, Антон?
Антон,
She stumbled as if trying to decide whether she should continue.
а что ты делаешь после школы?
What are you doing after school? My chest felt prickly after her innocent question, yet somehow it felt pleasant.
Ничего такого.
Nothing much. Is she the fox? Wait, is she the fox? I stumbled and didn't finish my sentence. What's going on? What is this? What's going on? Oh. Is she... Alisa's predatory smile flashed in front of my eyes. Her playful eyes in the slits of the mask were probably just a product of my imagination though. What if that fox girl is waiting for me after the school? Or was it another of her weird jokes? I wonder if she's hiding a big red tail under her coat. I suddenly got covered with beads of sweat, like after a PE class. I wanted to take a shower, as if just thinking of the foxy girl made me dirty, soiled my clothes, lured me into the fox's embrace.
У меня сейчас занятие, скрипка,
I feel
а
like they've
потом я свободна.
got the same eyes. I have a violin lesson and then I'll be free.
Дедушка
My
мне
grandpa
репетитора
hired
нанял.
me a private tutor.
Наш учитель
Our music
музыки,
teacher is a
он же
violinist,
скрипач,
and he doesn't have
а
anyone to
здесь,
teach
в
here.
поселке, ему некому
except for me.
преподавать. Только
She waved a free hand in the air, imitating the movement of a bow on violin strings. Wait, what? I could almost hear the music. It chased Elisa out of my head. I looked at Paulina's lips, catching her every word, and was frozen from the unusual sensations. They were warm, soothing, and tingly. It felt like I was very small, and the feelings were immense, and they couldn't fit inside me.
тут говорят, что у нас
They
в
say there's a
поселке
serial
маньяк
killer on the
завелся.
loose in the village.
Раньше со школы
Normally,
его всегда
Grandpa
дедушка
would escort me
забирал, но в
home from school,
последнее время
but
ему
he's
не
been sick lately.
здоровится.
I snuck a glance at Volva's photo. Oh, yeah, that is a lot more different now. Whoa, he looks really menacing. What the fuck? Really? Oh, man, that is really scary. His eye wells were studying me. His lips were wearing black lipstick. What? Just like the portrait on the gravestone.
Ты не подумай, я не
I mean,
трусишка,
I'm not a
просто-
coward. It's just,
Просто мне
I think
кажется, что с
I'll be
тобой
safer
будет
together with you.
безопаснее. Антон,
will you go home
ты
with me,
сможешь
Anton?
проводить меня до дома?
I don't know. There it was. Finally, everything that I read about in the adventure books, everything that I dreamt about, was seeping into my life. A mysterious crime, a beautiful stranger, and a heroic duel. A duel. Thinking of Semyon instantly sobered me up, returned me back to Earth, and it started shaking under my feet like a deck of a ship. If only I could rise to the occasion in front of Paulina. Because no matter how brave I was trying to act, it was obvious for both of us that I wouldn't be able to stand a chance against a big guy like that. And him knocking me out won't even be the worst of it. The worst part is that Paulina will see all of that. And she'll laugh at me like everybody else. No, I don't need anybody to see me in such a shameful state.
Сегодня вряд ли получится.
I doubt I'll be able to today.
Ты же знаешь, Семен,
You know,
скорее всего,
Semyon
караулит
is
на
waiting for
школьном
me
дворе.
outside.
Лучше мне с ним
I need to
разобраться
deal with
лично,
him one-on-one,
по-мужски.
like a man.
Глупости какие.
Nonsense. Polina brushed off some hair off. Polina brushed off some hair off her forehead, and I sensed a weak aroma of blackberry. Polina was like water when you were thirsty. You gulp it down and still want it more. I remember the summer evenings at the country house, the fire's pungent smoke, the berries hanging over our fence from the neighbours, and a soft cover of pine needles under my soles. Those few peaceful days when I felt completely safe. My mum resting in the hammock, my dad putting meat on a skewer. Could I have foreseen the upcoming catastrophe in the crackle of the coals, in our parents' laughs, in the smell of the fleeting July? Could I have seen how fragile that world was?
Думаешь, этот дикарь будет
Do you really
честно
think that
драться?
savage will give you a fair fight?
Со своими
That's
дружками
true.
набросится
So
всем
true.
скопом, опомниться даже не
He'll
дадут.
just swarm you with his friends without giving you a chance to catch breath. Polina suddenly flashed a devious smile.
Но если мы
But
пойдем
if we go
вместе,
together,
это их
They
ошарашит.
will be put off. Wow, Polina's really nice. Oh my god. Alice or Polina? Oh, do you mean Elisa, the fox girl? Well, I don't know, because like we barely know any of these, so I would say none of them, because I don't even know who these. They could be the same person. I don't know.
Я же не только первая скрипка
I'm
на
not
деревне.
only the first
Я ведь
violin
ещё и
of this
девочка.
village. I'm also a girl. What? I'm not only the first violin of this village? Does she mean violinist?
Слышала от
I've
знакомого
heard from a
хулигана, что
delinquent I
он
know
никогда
that
не
he'll never
нападает на
attack
кого-то в
someone when there's a
присутствии
girl
девушки.
around. Can you
Представляешь, у
imagine?
них
They
кодекс
have this
чести
weird
такой.
code of honor. A delinquent, you know? I thought, worried. Is he better than me? Taller? More handsome?
Ой,
Oh,
мне на музыку
I have to go to music class. She made a couple of steps and stopped. Amazing. Polina didn't look like those beauties from the magazine posters or the actresses from the movies. But in the flickering light of the ceiling lamps, she looked much more alluring. Aww. Ruth says, I highly respect her. Polina or the Fox girl? Or maybe they're the same. I don't know. I feel like they're the same. I have a hunch that they are the same person. But I don't know.
А ты играешь на чем-нибудь?
Can you play anything? My parents bought me a blah 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 blah. My parents bought me a guitar a couple of years ago. Jesus Christ, I can't read. I immediately remembered my meager attempts at making music. A-M-E-M, change. We're all waiting for change. What does that mean? Soy's song echoed my thoughts and my desire to change something. Who is Soy? Victor Soy, a singer and a frontman of popular Soviet rock band Kino that played a mix of new wave and post-punk. Their hit song Peremen, Changes, is one of the most popular rock tracks of the new Russian era. Died in a car accident. Oh shit. The guitar got lost somewhere as if refusing to move to the old house near the forest. I think my parents gave it away to someone that needed it more.
Увы, не играю.
I don't, sadly.
Жалко.
A pity.
Ну ладно,
Oh well.
я побежала.
I'll be going.
Пока!
Bye. Her shout was captured by the loud echo. Her shoes also echoed through the school
Пока.
hallways. Bye. I wasn't sure if Polina heard me. I looked out the window again. The schoolyard was empty, just a couple of grade schoolers throwing snowballs at each other. Nobody who looked like the hulking Simeon with his cronies. This was giving me hope. What should I do? Polina could become my friend, the first one in this new place. And besides, she may be in real danger of meeting a killer, and I'll be here defender, her knight. I think they meant her defender. And even though my inner voice was hesitant and whispered about running away from the killers lurking in the woods at night, Polina was worth the risk. Really? I mean, you just met us, so I don't know. And HDMI, hello, and welcome. Great to see you, mate. Great to see ya. But the red cunning fox was also intriguing. She promised me to help look for Volva, and this will bring me a reward. No, it won't. What? More money will almost guarantee peace in my family. Was there a monetary reward? I don't remember that. Gifts for Olya? I imagine my sister happy like those girls who get prizes from Suponev in the finest hour. What is Suponev? She'll be dancing with the famous singers. Maybe a new popular boys band like Ivanushki International. What? Well, first things first. Who is Sergei Supanov? A Soviet and Russian TV host, the most prolific showman of the Russian kids TV in the 90s. He hosted teen quizzes as well as computer entertainment shows. Suponev died on December 8, 2001, when he crashed his snowmobile into a river pier. Holy shit. Ivanushki International, a Russian boy band that was popular in the 90s and early 2000s, and consisted of 3 singers. Its songwriter and vocalist Igor Sorin died to a fall from the 6th story balcony. God damn. The official police report claims it to be suicide. Oleg Yakolev substituted him in the band and later died from cirrhosis. Oh wow, shit. Mom and Dad hugging in the Ostankino Pavilion, and then all of us going to Disneyland. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh! Alyssa's in the window, so I can pick. Oh, I don't know who to pick. Oh, who should I pick? Alyssa or Polina? Oh man, I don't know. While you guys decide for me, I'm gonna go look around. Let's see what's here. Oh god. Fox Girl or Violin Girl, which one? An abandoned zinc bucket with a rag on the bottom of it, filled to the brim with murky tap water. It reeked of salty chemicals, and the stench was so intense that I felt sick. I staggered away from it, praying that I don't meet the same fate as the person on cleaning duty. Ew. Okay. This one. Turn me around, and I'll tell you who's stupid. I bet something offensive is written on the other side. I wonder how long Semyon would keep turning it around if it fell into his hands. I wonder how long Semyon keep turning it around. Yeah, there should be a wood here. Oh god, and lucky last one here. Somebody left their school shoes on the windowsill. Judging from the size, they belong to a boy my age. These are school shoes? Oh, they are. They're just in a bag. Oh, man. Close your eyes and try to choose one. Oh, God. I don't know. I feel like Alyssa's going to take us to the forest, which I don't know. Polina's nice and all, but I don't know her. I'm going to say the fox girl. Yeah, all right. Let's go with the fox. Oh, no. Okay. Fox. After closing my backpack, I ran down the stairs. Oh, I got an achievement called Adventure. Oh dear. I scanned my surroundings through the window in the main hall. Nobody suspicious in sight. The school doors creaked. The sound was similar to the music from a thriller, the high note that comes before an intense scene. I ran around the school corner, trying not to catch anyone's attention. The smell of pastry and burnt sugar wafted from the school cafeteria. I froze when I saw a silhouette in the second floor window. It must be Polina, gliding a bow on violin strings, with her head slightly tilted to the side. Ruth says Alyssa? Yeah, alright, good. Then we made that choice. I wish I could hear the melody she played, but Polina was only a dark outline on the window's yellow sheet. Aww, now I feel bad for her. I dragged my feet forward. Oh, let me have a quick swig of water. So Alyssa said to meet her at the Hanged Man. Oh god, who the fuck? Oh, who the fuck is that? The net on a football goal in the yard fluttered in the wind. The same wind that hurled small white whirlwinds through the field. Somewhere nearby, an invisible tractor was humming, scaring away the crowd of cawing birds. The hum of its engine sounded like the howls of hungry beasts that chased me through the snowy desert. Alyssa and a scary mask also came to mind. Right now, in the light of day, it was really hard to believe she was real. What did she say back then? At the backyard, near the Hanged Man. What did she mean by that? So this is the Hanged Man. Oh god. We can look around. Oh god, we can look around. Let's look at the squirrel first, I guess. A forest squirrel chomping on sunflower seeds. Someone from the school is probably feeding her. Interesting. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Oh no, the dude's gone. I should have... Fuck, I didn't know which one to choose first. God damn it. Ah, fucking game, really. I looked at the wall. There was a hanged man drawn under the thin black line of resin. Someone played the hangman here. Something was scribbled on the both sides of the man. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Something was scribbled on... There's no need for the word the. Something was scribbled on both sides of the man. Escape, fear, truth.
Ближе, мой сладкий.
Oh no. I'm closer, sweetheart. It took me a while to realize where the sound was coming from. My eyes strolled through the cul-de-sac at the school backyard through the windows and snow. Oh man, can I go back? I wanted to examine that dude. Fucking hell, I didn't know if I examine this, that dude would piss off. Fucking hell. One of the snow piles started trembling like a volcano before it erupts.
Отдай мое сердце.
You fucking bitch! God damn it! Alright, well. Whew. Give me your heart. In the blink of an eye, the white crust crumbled and a fox jumped at me. She made a gracious bow, enjoying the effect her appearance had on me. The silver of snow shined on her coat. I couldn't even imagine that thinking about girls with tails can be this. I don't know what to compare it to. Oh no, we're becoming a furry! That's what's happening right now. Oh no! Something infectious? Toxically sweet? How would you even pronounce that? Toxically sweet. Huh. Fight back, or your heart is in my bag.
Сердце потерял.
Aw. She giggled so enthusiastically that it forced me to
Да
smile.
ну тебя!
Oh, come on. I quickly rolled a ball of snow and threw it at Alyssa. She tried to dodge, but it was too late. A hit to the shoulder. Oh, you insolent boy.
Да, вот такой я!
Yeah, that's me. The fox slowly backed down, trying to arm herself.
Ты хитер, да мы
You are
хитрее.
sly, but I'm a
Ловок
fox.
ты, да мы
I
ловчей.
think out of the box. Her retribution was swift. A snowball arced its way above the snowy yard, and the ravens flying in the air. I wanted to duck, but slipped and fell to my knees. And while I was getting up, I caught a huge chunk of snow with my face. It burned up from the cold. Ouch! Bitch! I swore loudly from immense disappointment.
Блядь!
What? Billiot? What does that mean? Using words I heard in Sector Gaza's songs on the cassettes I hid from my parents. Sector Gaza? Is that like a punk rock kind of song? A Soviet-Russian rock band that played the so-called Kolkhoz hillbilly punk, founded by the songwriter and singer Yuri Klinskich. Yura Koi? The band often paid homages to popular Western rock bands and used a lot of profanity and fairy tale themes in their lyrics, supposedly died from overdosing on drugs. Great! If Dad heard this, he would have definitely gave me a good whipping. He had very low tolerance toward obscene words and always communicated in clean Russian.
Да ладно тебе.
Oh, come on.
Не больно
It
же
can't hurt
совсем.
that much. Are those real hands or are those paws? I don't know. Bilia. Oh, it means fuck, does it? Good to know. Good to know. She brushed off my hood as if to show compassion, took me by the elbow, and helped me get back up. With care uncharacteristic for a child, she took off my glasses. Okay, so OFF. Blew away the snowflakes that were stuck to them and handed them back.
Вот так.
Now,
Один-один.
we're even,
Tosha.
Tosha. Only people who were close to me called me that. Wait a second. We never told her our name as Tosha, right? We only told her that our name was Anton. So how did she get that? And I haven't even seen her real face. Didn't know her last name, what class she was from, and if she had a real tail under her coat.
Желаешь отыграться?
Want to get ahead.
Мы хотели поискать Вову,
We were going
помнишь?
to look for Vova, remember?
Лучше поторопиться.
We'd better
А то
hurry
меня
before my
родители
parents
станут
start looking
искать.
for me. The fox let out a lazy yawn.
Родители.
Parents.
Как скучно.
Don't be so boring.
Давай чуть-чуть
Let's
поиграем.
play for a bit.
Всё равно тебе
You're
дома
always bored at home
тоскливо.
anyway.
А ты откуда знаешь?
How do you know that?
Тоже мне тайна.
It's not even a secret.
Со взрослыми да в
It's
четырех
always way
стенах.
too boring being
Тоска
locked up in a
смертная.
house full of
Всегда.
adults.
У меня от стены
I get all
взрослых
jittery from
нервный
both
тик.
houses and
Вот.
parents. See? Her furry fox brow started twitching. I faked a laugh in reply, unsure whether being able to move parts of a mask like that was genuinely funny or not. Whoa, I feel like maybe it's not a mask anymore, right? Sharky, hello, how you doing, Sharky? Great to see you, mate. Great to see you.
Ну уже, Тоша.
Come on, Tosha.
решайся.
Don't be scared.
Я же вижу,
I can see
ты
you want to
хочешь
play.
поиграть. И если
And if you
победишь,
win... The fox girl got dangerously close to me and stood on her tiptoes, almost touching my face with her rough little nose. Playful fires danced deep in her eyes. She smelled nice, like berries and saccharine. Is this the smell of independence and true freedom? I mean, the kind where all you have to do in your life is run wild and eat sweets? Her whisper poured into my ear like scalding hot water.
если победишь,
If you win,
буду твоим
I'll be
провожатым.
your guide.
Поверь
Believe
мне,
me,
есть что
I have
тебе
lots of
показать.
things to show you.
Найдем твоего Вову.
We'll surely find your vulva for one. Oh no, really? I felt as if a giant invisible spring bent inside me. My tummy hurt, but the sensation was somehow not exactly unpleasant. It was so weird. I just had a conversation with Paulina, and now Alyssa was going to drag me along with her? I felt like my mind was becoming blurry, splitting in two like those gravestones on the TV record.
А если проиграю?
And what if I lose?
Душу из тебя выцарапаю,
I'll
неженка.
claw out your soul, softy. Oh my god, Alyssa!
Давай, скорей.
Come on, let's go! She burst out laughing, whipped the hem of her coat, and ran toward the road we used to come to school in the morning. Oh, jeez. Her promise. That sounded almost like a threat. Hypnotized me. I bent down and scooped up some snow. I wish I had a device that could tell whether Alyssa was joking or being serious. Or is there always a third option with people like her? Between her jokes, her laughter, and her hot breath on my ear, I wanted to win. To punish her for the lightness and freedom she possessed that was clearly too much for an average girl. When I, on the other hand, was possessed, or rather intoxicated, by the thirst of adventure by my curiosity. Just like that time when I ate cherries from Mother's Nalivka? The fuck is that? And lied down with my eyes closed while the bed was spinning underneath me. What is a Nalivka? A sweet alcoholic drink made from fruits and berries, often called berry vodka. It normally contains only 20 to 30% of alcohol. That's a lot of alcohol! I spat, then cleaned my lips. Do you want to play, little sister fox? Well then, let's play! I armed myself with a snowball and chased the fleeing fox girl. Oh, look at us, we're having fun. I saw a familiar street with the wooden posts that didn't look scary anymore. There were just logs covered in snow. If I were to shout now, the guard dogs would start barking and the owners would peek out of the windows. Alyssa's small silhouette was mocking me from far away, so it was useless to try hitting her with a snowball for now. Waste of ammunition. Birches, mutilated by the cold, peeked out to view along the clear road. A giant snow pile towered near one of the trees. This was probably the place where the tractor brought all the snow from the village. A whole family of foxes would fit in such a pile. No, I thought, she's the only fox around here. She alone is already too much. Oh, it's the doggy again. Barsik says, how long would the stream go for? This stream will go for until chapter 2 is finished, or until 12 o'clock. So we've got about half an hour left on our stream, I believe. Because I usually stream 10 PM to midnight, Eastern Australian time. My second morning acquaintance was running around near the edge of the forest, the stray dog with a mangy tail. She sniffed around and barked the naked berry brushes and ran toward the other ones. Alyssa showed up from under the hill.
Жулька, за мной, девочка.
Zulka, follow me, girl. The dog's ears perked up. It barked in agreement and followed her lead. We ran farther and farther, exchanging snowballs, laughing and stumbling. The winter forest towered in front of us, reaching the low clouds. We were at the edge of its shadow, bony and almost. The fox hid behind a huge pine, clearly trying to get close to me and shove some snow down my collar. It was a good plan, but Zulka, who was running circles around her, gave her away. I broke off a dry branch and decided to act even trickier. I put my... Oh! Wait, is that us? Yeah, that's us. I put my hat on it and peeked it from the side of the pine. I'll make her think that's my head. I bit my lip to stop myself from laughing, then jumped out from the other side and performed a point-blank throw. Alyssa probably cracked my plan right away, but still let me win 3-1. I was wounded in the leg and she got shot in the chest and in the stomach, losing imaginary blood in front of my eyes. Pleading for mercy while also choking from laughter.
Молю, сжалься.
Mercy, please. I'm dying.
Да все,
Okay, okay. I'll let you live.
Спасибо,
Thank you, O
добрый
valiant
рыцарь.
knight. She pretended to bow to me, then grabbed 2 handfuls of snow and, like a dying warrior, threw them my way in a last-ditch effort. I dodged her attack easily, laughing uncontrollably, and being mad at the same time. I finished her with 2 precise shots.
Живи, живи.
He'll let me live, huh?
Научил бы меня жить, раз умный такой.
Learn me how to do it if you're so smart. What? Learn me how to do it?
Молчи, ты
Shut
умерла
up,
уже.
you're already dead.
Тоже мне помеха.
Ha! When did that stop me?
Давай сыграем
Let's
в
play
кое-что
something more
поинтереснее.
interesting. She dashed behind the trees after blowing snow in my direction.
Раз, два,
1, 2,
прилети, сова.
time to play with you.
3, 4,
3,
5. Время
4,
поиграть.
5, the hour will arrive. I hesitantly moved toward the windfall.
6, да,
6
6.
on end,
Дыбом
the
волчья
wolf's
шерсть.
grey fur will stand. I thought I was a real tail gliding across the bushes. What does that even mean? I thought I was a real tail gliding across the bushes. Okay. I rushed to the intertwined branches that helped Alyssa to hide, as if something was pulling me there. I had to move them, tear them off like spiderweb. Branches sprang back in my face, but it felt like they were caressing my cheeks and not hitting them. I was sweating, but still had a lot of stamina left. I'll make sure to catch you, little fox. Alyssa's voice was wandering among the windfall.
7, 8. Бьем копытом озимь.
7, 8. Stomp your hooves and wait.
А я тебя недооценила.
Seems like I underestimated you.
Думала, ты просто
I thought you were
мальчик.
just a boy. Confident that she was behind the dry pine, I rushed to intercept her. But the local acoustics tricked me. Her voice was already echoing from the other side.
Ты зайчик.
And you're a bunny!
Шустренький,
So nimble,
хорошенький.
so cute. A snowball flew at me from the shadows, whistling near my ear.
Я тебе дам, зайчик.
I'll show you a bunny.
Дай мне зайчик.
Yeah, do that. Show me. A bright fox fur coat flashed near a rotten stump. I rushed there, jumping over a ravine.
Зайчик, выходи
Wait, a
скорей.
ravine?
Мясом накорми зверей.
Wait a second, a ravine? Wait, we're in the forest and in a ravine? Isn't this where that kid was missing? Oh no, did we make a terrible mistake in following Alyssa? Oh no. Bunny, show yourself, be brave. Give the beast fresh meat they crave. This furry collar that flashed from every tree was the most important thing in the world for me. My lips started trembling as if I was a cowboy that was chasing his prey. One jump and the fox was in my embrace, so smooth and desirable.
Ой, все. Ты
Fine,
победил.
fine, you win. She leaned against the scratchy bark and started puffing.
Пожалуйста, давай немного
Please.
отдохнем.
Let's have a break.
Ты слишком быстрый.
You're too fast, too strong,
Сильный.
too tasty. What?
Лакомый, слишком.
What? What? No. What? Okay, well that's just weird. Satisfied, I put my hands on my sides, waiting for the spoils of war from the defeated girl. What, you mean candy? But what I got instead was a sly snowball in my smug face. The cunning fox ran away, roaring with laughter, but I wasn't even mad about it. I needed to catch up to Alyssa, to tackle and subdue her, tear off her mask, and see everything. Oh,
Бедный зайчик прыгает.
oh my god. Look at the white hot rush of speed that we're in. Poor little bunny jumps around
Возле мокрых
in the wet
сосен.
pine forest,
Страшно в
afraid
лапы
of getting
волку
eaten by the big
серому
grey
попасть.
wolf,
Думает
thinking
о
of hot
лете,
summer,
прижимает
keeping his
уши.
ears low,
На небо
sneaking
косится,
glances at the
небо
hidden
не
sky.
видать.
What does all this mean? The sky really did disappear under the trees. I moved using the barking of Zulka as a guide, since she was closely following her owner, and I was getting closer. And the same trail I imagined back at school blinked under my feet. It turned out that running like there's no tomorrow was so easy. Faster, higher, faster! I felt like there was a well of untapped potential inside me, and I drew from it. My muscles were buzzing, my lungs felt bigger, and I felt much stronger overall. Even my vision became sharper. I saw every icy branch, every dent in the bark. Something colourful was lying near the bushes, a piece of clothing. Another colourful spot to the right. Alyssa was losing her clothes on the run, like shedding her skin. Wait, what? Is she... No, what? Is she stripping on the go? Huh? I also used my teeth to take off my mittens, excited by all that. I'll get naked and feel all the wind to the last drop. Oh no, what the fuck is happening? What is this? What? Faster! I reached out to take off my hat, to throw away everything that stops me from running wild in this endless forest. Oh no, is this what happened to the other kid as well? Did he also like throw all of his shit and his mittens as well? The backpack slowed me down, so I threw it in the snow along with all the pens that were inside, with all the notebooks, all of my drawings on these sidelines, and a dinosaur for Olya. Oh no, what the fuck are you doing, mate? What are you doing, Anton? Olya. Suddenly, a clear picture appeared in my mind. What the fuck is he doing? My sister standing still near a window, basking in the dusking sun. Her small childish palms are pressed to the glass, leaving marks when they warmed it up. She could warm up the whole world like that. She's looking at the tiger and saying my name.
Тоша,
Dosha. I stopped, took a deep breath, and realized how rash and stupid I was trying to undress in the middle of a forest while chasing a fox. Oh my god, thank god he realized, because that was fucking dumb! Like, it's so cold out there, there's snow! I returned to get my backpack as if it was a part of my being I dropped. I remembered again how my sister didn't like to be left home alone, how she asked me to come home faster. What kind of brother am I? Running in the forest that I used to scare my sister with? I'm having fun while she's not even allowed over the doorstep. Sit in your cage, Olya, and watch the same cartoons over and over.
Тоша,
Да, Оленька.
Yes, Olya?
Тоша, а куда?
Tosha, where are you?
Куда так скачешь, чмошник?
Whoa! What? Where are you hopping to, fucker? Oh my god! Olya? Oh, I see. From the darkness behind the pines, just like cavemen from the cave, appeared smirking Semyon with a bunch of his cronies.
Ну, здорово, Антошка.
Yo, Antoshka.
Не вышло сдрыснуть, да?
Thought you could slip away, huh?
Очкарик,
Check out this
записарик,
floor ice freak, eh? Oh, look at that. He's got the North Face jacket on, but it's called the North Fake. Because I'm guessing because of copyright reasons they can't use it. But it's the North Face. Those things are quite expensive though. Those jackets, those down jackets. They surrounded me like a carnivorous pride, making me step back. The smell of sweat and tobacco attacked my nostrils. The inside of my mouth felt salty as if I'd licked a battery.
Алиса!
Alisa. The name of my companion turned into a stifled cough. Pines were swaying back and forth like solemn guardians. I was frantically looking everywhere. I dreamt of finding that fox among the trees, expected her to come to my rescue. But only the wind replied to my pleas.
Где Алиса?
Where's Alisa?
Что вы с ней сделали?
What did you do to her? I shuddered after hearing my own voice. It sounded unnatural, rough, and scary.
Какая еще Алиса?
Who the fuck's Alisa?
У тебя чё?
Did you hit your head?
Кукуха поехала. Не ссы,
Whatever.
ща вмиг
We'll fix
вылечим.
you right up. The fatso spit through the gap in his teeth and pushed me so hard that I hit my back against a tree.
Ну как,
So,
полегчало?
feeling better now? It can't be. Did Alyssa really lure me into this trap? To these bastards? I don't think so, right? No, no, I can't believe this. I don't think so.
Глядите-ка, пацаны.
Looky here,
А
guys.
здесь он не
He's
такой
not so
борзый,
brave
как
here
в школе.
compared to the school.
Ага, вылитый
A
терпилка.
total wimp, hey?
Ты, сука, приезжая.
You
Не на
fucked
того
with the wrong
руку
guy,
поднял.
transfer student. Semyon was moving toward me, readying his fist. In that moment, the other delinquent in track pants made a loud whistle, and the hulking boy lowered his hand. It was unexpected. Seems like Barburin wasn't the leader of this gang. In reality, they were all listening to the boy who was looking like a small carnivore with very strong and sharp teeth. What, who, this kid? Probably decided to have some fun at my expense first.
Слышь, Гондон Батькович,
Hey, faggot junior.
это что ли твоя
Is this your
Алиса?
Lisa? Only then I noticed Zulka beside my legs, trembling from the snow, plastered all over its fur. Oh no! Run, Zulka! Run, little doggy! You can't be here! You can't be here, mate! The delinquent squatted in front of the dog and beckoned it with his hand.
Ой ты,
Oh
батюшки.
my.
Алиса,
Alisa,
ко мне,
come here,
сучка
you
блохастая.
flea-ridden bitch. The others let out nasty laughs. The dog's ears perked up, and she started carefully moving closer.
Иди сюда.
Yeah,
Иди,
come
иди,
here.
дам
I've
кое-чего.
got something for you. Oh no, Zulka! Ah! The dog didn't even have a chance to sniff him when this animal abuser caught it by the ear and kicked it right under the tail so hard it flew into the nearest snow pile, squealing. The whole gang burst out laughing and my heart got encrusted in ice. Even the birds that were perched up on tree branches let out frightening caws. At the edge of my vision, I saw something flash in the illusory twilight of the sleeping forest. Or were that just bushes moving their icy branches in the wind?
Ромка, она ж больше срать не сможет.
Oh god, he won't be able to shit after this.
Давай теперь
Let me
я.
kick the fucking thing one more time.
Второй раз.
Two negatives will
Минус
make
на
a
минус
positive.
даст плюс.
But the stray was already nowhere to be seen.
Чего ты, баран?
What? Are you an idiot?
Толкуй его на очкарику, где его место.
Go and show Four Eyes his place.
Только так, чтобы он
In a
понял.
way, he'll understand.
Ага, за ним кофякна.
Yeah, he fucking owes you.
Этот очкарик тебе при
This
всем
whip
классе
whacked
всё.
him in front of the whole class.
Да без Б.
Sure thing. Here we go again. Semyon brought a sizable signet ring with some geometric shape carved in it up to my face.
Ща, парашник, я тебе этой
In a
печаткой
moment,
так
I'll hit your
зарежу.
faggot
Клеймо
face so
на всю
hard
жизнь
it will leave a mark
останется.
for the rest of your life. Where'd all of my inner strength and bravery go?
Стой!
Stop! A wheezy whimper left my lips, and my head tilted forward, hitting Semyon's fist. Red sparks flew from my eyes.
Бяша, подсоби.
Biasha, give me a hand. Semyon gave me a rough push toward the bastard with the slanting eyes, and he tripped me. It fell on the sharp crust of ice, and the fatso stepped on my hand, preventing me from getting up. I think they spelled it wrong. A painful groan escaped my throat.
Слыхали, как заныл?
Did you hear him whimper?
А ты случаем не
Is he actually a
педик?
faggot or something? I started to lose breath from anger and resentment. The pain was growing. My ear was hot, and pulsating pain was shooting through it, like it was cut off, and a ball of metal was sewn in its place.
Че молчишь, Антошка?
Why so silent, Antoshka?
Отвечай,
Come
ты
on,
педик?
tell us, are you a faggot? At this moment, I felt pure, unbridled rage, the amalgamation of my anger. Like a sprout's ink, it rose from the depths of my mind, filling all my thoughts. Morons!
Знаете,
Did you
что
know
мой отец
that my dad
Кто-то педик.
is also a fag? Ah. Semyon burst out laughing. This became the last straw. Fear and anger were grappling inside me like mad
Он
dogs.
айкидо занимался. Поняли?
He knows Aikido, got it?
Он еще воевал.
And he's a vet.
Таких, как вы,
He'll
с
kill the
закрытыми
likes of you with his eyes
глазами
closed.
убивает. Я только слово
One
скажу,
word from
он-
me, and he'll... Rumka lifted up his arm, stopping my torrent of lies, and made a couple of steps forward. Semyon slowly backed off, giving me an opportunity to stand up. Did he believe me? Or was he confused by my face twisted with rage?
Воевал, говоришь?
A vet, you say?
Мой батя тоже воевал.
My dad also fought in the
В
war.
Афгане.
In Afghan.
А твой?
And yours?
И мой.
Mine too.
Да, и в каких
really?
войсках, интересно?
And what force did he serve in? I stumbled. Fear chomped at my rage's throat and made it bleed.
Да он фуфло гонит, Ромка.
He's full of shit, Romka.
Бля, будуна.
Sure as fuck, eh?
Думал, меня так просто развести?
Did you think I'm so easy to trick?
Я тебя,
I
сучонка,
can see through your lies,
насквозь вижу.
little bitch. There was a nasty smile on his face now. This didn't bode well for me.
Ты сам себе приговор
Well,
подписал.
You've asked for this.
В школе тебя
My
училка
teacher saved you at
спасла,
school,
ну а теперь
but here-
всё. Хана
You're
тебе.
fucked.
Во-во.
That's right.
Давай, Антошка.
Pray that they
Молись,
find your
чтобы твой
dead
труп
body
по
come
весне
spring,
нашли,
eh?
да.
Сидел бы ниже травы,
If
был
only
бы
you stayed
целочка.
silent, wouldn't have lost a hair.
Жирного
Hitting
стукнул одно
fatso
дело.
is one thing.
Сёма,
Give him a good
ушатай-ка его.
pounding, Syoma. His name's Syoma? I thought it was Samon. The delinquents closed in on me again, and I ended up in front of Semyon. Blood was pumping in my temples. Branches were swaying back and forth, as if whispering something, giving me hope. I gritted my teeth, fighting the thought that I looked silly. I took a boxing stance I often saw in the movies.
Хера ты, Майк Тайсон.
What the fuck? What are you, fucking Mike Tyson? This was my first ever fight. I'll remember it for the rest of my life, if I don't kick the bucket, of course. At the edge of my vision, I noticed the darkness writhe again, as if someone was walking back and forth there. I sensed Roma's claws grab my backpack.
Манатки, Антошка.
Give me your shit, Antoshka.
Махаться мешает.
It'll get in the way. I was about to refuse, unwilling to cooperate with the bastard, but then he fished a butterfly knife out of his pocket with one smooth motion, spun it, as if showing off, and put the blade to my neck.
Слышь, Фрей,
I let out
расслабься,
a
а то
cloud of
больно
steam
будет.
instead of words. Rumka pulled with all his might, and my backpack ended up in his hands. Calm and relaxed. An insidious smile on his face, he looked into my
Ты
backpack.
от нас что-то скрываешь, да?
Are you hiding something from us?
У
Some
меня в
rat
школе
stole my
какая-то
school
крыса свинку
shoes.
подрезала.
And what's
Опачки!
this? Rumka gave me a dubious smile. Oh, that's all our shit.
Так,
So,
а что
what do
это
we
у нас
have
здесь?
here? My texts and notebooks fell in snow. He's holding my backpack in one hand and something weird in the other. It looked like... How'd that get there? What? A mask. Roma lifted it high, as if showing to someone else, to someone in the treetops, in the twilight among the trees. Oh my god. Ruth says these 10-year-olds... yeah, with a knife as well, god damn. An old bunny mask. Long, worn-out ears, barely visible nose and whiskers, mangy fur on the sides. Where did it come from? Who put it there? Semyon laughed.
Новый год уже прошел,
It's
мудила.
way past New Year's, moron.
Или ты реально
Or are you
поехавший?
really a loony?
Это не мое.
It's not mine.
Да как не твое,
How come it's not? It was
Твоё
in your
портфеле лежало
backpack.
на.
Rumkar was watching the scene unfold with an evil smile on his
А
face.
знаешь что?
You know what?
Надевай.
Put it on.
Зачем?
Why?
Надевай,
Because I'm
говорю.
telling you to.
Попрыгаешь
You'll
перед
hop
нами.
like a bunny for
зайчик.
us.
Давай, давай.
Yeah, come on.
Или без штанов
Or we'll
домой
leave you
пойдём.
pantless. Anything but this. What if someone from our class will pass by?
Не надену.
I won't.
Сёма,
Syoma,
надень-ка на
put
него.
it on him.
Хе.
Biasha rushed to his friend's side and took the worn-out mask from him with a buffoonish bow. Then he passed it to Semyon, who was already rubbing his hands in anticipation. I looked around the pine woods, as if waiting for help, as if the shadows that writhed around us would take pity on me and take my side. Branches looked like arms, twisted in unusual angles. Blackened bark was the charred skin, and the darkness was the smoke they produced. I can't run. Won't get away. They'll catch me. And then...
Только учти, Сёма,
Let me... let me warn you, Syoma.
если он скакать не
If
станет,
he
ты
won't
сам за него
hop,
поскачешь.
you'll take his place. Got it? Oh, wow. Even, Semyon's getting bullied by Roma. Holy shit.
Этот чмошник и не станет.
This piece of shit won't.
Да поглядя на
Just
него,
look at
он же
him.
дурик
He's a total
конченый.
loony.
Этот дурик тебе
This
уже
loony
раз в
had
жбан
already
зарядил.
smacked you in the face.
Ромка прав.
Rumka's right.
Давай,
Come on,
толстый.
fatso. Assert
Восстанавливай
your fucking
авторитет.
dominance.
Или сам у нас запрыгаешь
Or
так, что
we'll make you hop so
Титяндра
hard your
отсыпется.
pig tits will fall off. He must indeed be scared of Romka. Semyon swore silently and glared at me.
Вот.
Yeah.
Это чтобы маска
It'll fit
хорошо
better this way.
налезла.
He hurled a huge ball of spit on the inside of the plastic bunny face and put it close to mine. His spit looked like a squash spider. Rumka's face twisted. He spasmed like a beast, like he wanted to tell Semyon something, but then he suddenly stopped. Semyon was still close by with a disgusting smirk on his face and a terrible smell coming from his mouth.
Надевай, брат,
Put it on fast!
а то
Or you're
урою.
dead. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Barsik says, what do you drink? Just water for now. I mean, that's all I really have at the moment. The mask almost looked even more disgusting now, yet, despite everything, I felt like it was a chance for salvation. It could become my second skin, if only I was to put it on. If only my face was to touch its bumpy surface. I'm sure the fur will glitter. The ears will tremble like they're alive. I just need to put it on, and Semyon and his friends will be gone. Forever. Oh, should we put it on or tell it to fuck off? Oh god, I don't know. Which one? Oh god, I don't know. We've rebelled so far. If we tell it to fuck off, we might get stabbed, right? We would probably get stabbed. Or, actually, no, Roma would probably make this guy do it. Yeah, tell it to fuck off, says Barsik. Yeah, you're right. We've come this far. I should have saved, actually. Fuck. For some reason, Rumka's disappointment with Semyon made me feel brave. Ruth says, don't put it on. Okay, good. Oh man, you know what? Let's save right now. Let's save. Save. I feel like we've gone so far without saving. So, yes, save. Here we go. For some reason, Rumka's disappointment with Semyon made me feel brave. Something was wrong in their crew. Some old disagreement. I should cut this old wound open. I need to get into their heads, right into their skulls, their warm brains.
Знаешь что, Семен?
You know what, Semyon? My own voice, smooth and determined, was a huge surprise. I stepped forward and calmly proclaimed,
Иди нахуй.
fuck off. It felt like the whole world was paused for a second, and then unpaused right away. Semyon's pupils widened, the mask fell out of his meaty hands. Oh boy! He took a while to process my words, looking stunned as if he was trying to solve a difficult math problem. But the answer he got made him mad, judging by the bulging veins on his forehead.
О,
The others just observed the scene silently, waiting for the inevitable payback.
ты,
You!
ты,
You!
ты труп!
You're dead! His voice tore off icy crust from the nearby branches. It rained down in a melodic laugh, and then I heard whispers from the treetops, from holes in the ground, from animal lairs, as if Alyssa was in one of the snow piles, like a prompter in his booth, trying to get through to me. With no sign of fear, rather than a tinge of playful rage, that's how this low hum sounded to me. I stared into the clearing between the trees. An orange spot flashed there. A fox, an absolutely regular fox, stepped out of the bushes. It blinked in bewilderment. The animal fell on its tummy and was staring back at me with its burning eyes. Its furry tail was sweeping snow left and right, raising the white
На
powder.
меня смотри, падла!
Look at me, bitch! I was still looking past him, at the fox that was smiling at me. She grinned with all her teeth, while digging a hole in the snow pile, moving her paws as if dancing. Whoa! Oh yeah, that fox fucking smiled right there. Oh my god, what the fuck's going on? Her sharp face was covered in snow. Her whiskers were trembling. The fox put her face to the ground. Shining platters of her eyes filled up with liquid silver. I returned my gaze to Simeon's twisted face. He was growling something unintelligible. The fox backpedaled and disappeared into the darkness, and the forest breathed at me, whispering. Whoa!
Tell the pig to shut up.
I slapped my own cheek to chase away the unfamiliar voice. What the fuck is that? Is that some kind of demon? What's going on? But the message still lingered in my subconscious. This hint was my chance. I stared intensely at Simeon's nose. He was almost oinking from anger. I directed my words at him. That was a pretty good oink for voice acting.
Заткнись, свинья.
Shut up, pig. Simeon looked paralyzed. As if the medium Alan Tudyk hypnotized him, stripped him of his will. Alan Tudyk is a medium? Hang on, let me see who this is. A Soviet and Russian TV personality that represented himself as a healer and a medium. Claimed to acquire his healing power during his investigation into fake mages. He had invented the idea of charging all sorts of items for the viewer through the TV screens. Jars of water, photos, or cosmetics died from an unknown cause. Ooh, spooky. I felt the aftertaste of Alyssa's gum in my mouth. Berries. It felt like I pulled a card from some greasy deck and it turned out to be a trump. My brain was at its limit. Polina's words about Simeon getting worse since he moved here flashed in front of my eyes like subtitles in a movie. All of the pieces fell in place. My Joker went flying into his pimply face. I was speaking slow on purpose, dragging out every syllable.
Есть у меня подозрение.
I
Ты не просто
suspect
так перевелся
that
в новую
you had a
школу.
reason to transfer to another school.
Сбежал,
You
да?
fled,
Как
right?
крыса сбежал.
Fled like a rat.
Потому что
Because
сверстники
kids
бывают
can be
жестокими
cruel
с теми,
with
кто не
those
такой, как
who are
они.
different.
С теми,
Who's
кто
fatter
толще их, например.
or weaker than them.
Слабее. И ты решил
So you
издеваться над
decided to
другими,
bully
как
others,
издевались над
just
тобой.
like they bullied you. I saw Simeon's Adam's apple twitch like it was a pump-action rifle getting reloaded.
Ты отыгрываешься за старые
You're
обиды.
trying to get payback for the old wounds.
Хочешь казаться тем,
You
кем
want
не
to
являешься.
pretend that you're different now.
Но знаешь,
But
ничего
you
не
know what?
меняется по щелчку
Nothing
пальца.
changes at the snap of a finger.
Знаешь, кем
Should
ты
I
был?
tell you who you were? The forest held its breath, listening in fascination.
Знаешь, кто ты
Should I
есть?
tell you who you still are?
Пацаны,
Guys!
Всё как...
Biasha was about to come to his friend's aid, but Rumka stopped him, whipping out his controlling look. Biasha turned around and put his hands in his pockets.
Продолжай, Тоха.
Go on, Toha. Rumka's words ricocheted from the rough trunks.
Знаешь, кем ты будешь всегда?
Should I tell you who you will always be? Simeon looked around helplessly.
Второе имя, настоящее
Your
имя,
second
которое дали
name,
тебе
the true name
одноклассники.
that your classmates gave you.
откуда
Why
ты?
do you? Rumka and Biasha looked at Simeon like he was their prey now. I even thought I saw them lick their parched lips. The wind was also full of anticipation, dragging my scattered textbooks across the road.
Свинья!
A pig! My thunderous scream echoed through the forest. Trees and ravines enjoyed it. The echo repeated it over and over, doubling, even tripling it. Rumka grinned with all his teeth. Simeon's hands fell to his sides. He was on the brink of crying. I used this to my advantage. Oh! Damn! Holy shit, we just sucked it. We just sucked the shit out of him. I threw the strongest punch I could muster. Oh, dang. And I got an achievement for that. I got an achievement called No Gain. It was much stronger than the one in school. I rammed my fist into his scared face and it produced a cracking sound. His pimply cheek danced like jelly under my fist. Simeon let out a sigh and plopped on the icy road. He was touching the place where I hit him. Oh, holy shit. Still obvious to what just happened and how did it come to this. After looking at him I think that's supposed to be for, F-O-R. After looking at him for a while, I realized I was smiling. Oh man, we went to the dark side. Fatso returned to his senses and threw himself at me, his face twisted with anger. Oh shit, dodge! But I dodged his charge quite easily after the great practice I had playing with Elisa. Oh no, is that Pooh? What the fuck is that? He fell into the snow and landed right on a pile of dog feces! Oh no! Oh my god. This made him squeal in agony.
Ай, красава, Тоха!
Attaboy, Toha.
Думал, ты сосунок,
I
а он
thought you
как
were a
жердяй
wimp,
удел.
but you've given the fatso a good whooping. Simeon started sobbing after he realized the direness of his situation.
Сука!
Fuck!
Че я
What will I
бабушке
say to
теперь
Grandma?
скажу? Она меня
She'll
убьет, когда
kill me when
увидит.
she sees this. Your grandma will kill you? What kind of grandma do you have?
Чего ты там скулишь?
What are you whining about?
Тебя с парашей
Get
не
your head out of
слышно.
your ass. Simeon's futile attempts at cleaning his coat caused a fit of giddiness from Biasha. I also smiled, angrily twisted my lips. Lucky fucker, eh?
А ну вставай, скачи, как зайчик.
Hey, get up and hop like a bunny.
Только желательно
Just stay away
подальше,
from
а то от
us,
тебя уже
you
дерьмом
stink of shit.
несет. Фу!
Ew. Oh no, even Simeon saying oink. Fuck you guys!
Идите вы все нахер!
His eyes, red from tears, stopped on me. I didn't have the time to erase the smile from my face when Simeon lunged at me like a hawk and clawed at my face with his twisted fingers and with gnawed fingernails. I threw a kick toward the layer of fat under the coat. At the same moment, the world became fuzzy, the black trees and the faces of my classmates all blurred.
А чё на это
How do you
скажешь,
like that,
сука?
bitch? He threw up a hand, holding my glasses victoriously, but his triumph was short-lived. Two blurry silhouettes rushed forward. Sioma's former friends. I heard the familiar sound of someone being slapped around. This is against the rules, asswipe.
А ну гони линзы
Give
назад!
back our oculars now.
Дерись по понятиям!
Fight like a fucking man, eh? Judging from Simeon's sighing and grumbling, he didn't agree to his friend's terms. What the fuck?
Чё творите? Ой, бля!
Ouch!
На лоха
Betraying
позорного
me for
меня
this piece of
променяли.
shit.
Ой. Да пошли
Fuck
вы в
you.
жопу!
Are
Тоже
we
мне
even friends
друзья.
anymore? Boink. Oh no. A huge figure tumbling in the snow barely managed to break out from the rain of punches and ran for the hills, dissolving into the twilight.
Завтра в школе тебя выцепим, хрюндель!
We'll get you at school tomorrow, Porky.
Точно, точно!
That's right.
До базара
You'll answer for
ответишь!
this, eh?
Горло тебе
I'll
перережу,
cut your throat.
слышишь?
You hear me? Rumka and Biasha started throwing pieces of ice at the fleeing Simeon, but then switched to hurling mockery. Porky! The snow rustled. The two boys, clearly out of breath, approached me. I was finally able to make out their faces
Ой,
clearly.
очки.
My glasses.
Блять.
Rumka cursed under his breath.
Гондон этот стащил.
The fuckers got them.
Зато мы ему всыпали одну сына!
At least we whipped his ass real good, eh?
Завтра вот с
He'll
таким
come to
фугом
school with a
придётся
shiner
отвечать.
this big. Biasha let out a throaty laugh. Hyenas in The Lion King would envy a laugh like that.
Ну и дела.
Oh boy.
Тоха, ты
Can
без
you
очков
see without
хоть
your
что-то
glasses,
видишь?
Toha?
Немного.
A little bit. A hand holding a red rectangle protruded from the mist. Rumka was offering me a cigarette.
Угощайся.
My treat. I squinted, trying to make out the brand even though I didn't know anything about cigarettes. I haven't tried smoking yet, and I didn't really want to start. I wonder if they'll keep hanging out with me if I won't adopt all of their habits. After a moment of hesitation, I shook my head.
Спортсмен, что ли?
Into sports, huh? Ha!
А ты в глаза
Are you
долбишься?
blind or something?
Не видел, как
Did
он
you see
Семёна
how he
чётко
thrashed
вмазал?
Simeon?
Да базара ноль, может,
Real
тут
deal.
комнатно.
Mortal fucking combat.
Тоха у нас Рокки Бальбоа.
Toha, he is Rocky Balboa.
Тогда уж Иван Драго.
More like Ivan Drago.
Курим одну на двоих,
We'll
гони
split this
жигу.
one. Give me a light. Oh man. No, do not become friends with these dickheads. Don't take a light, mate. Do not take a light. Oh. Romka pulled out a cigarette with his lips, and Biasa scrambled to find a lighter in his pockets.
Тоха,
So
что я
Toha,
сказать хотел?
back to what I was saying.
Не держи зла, брат.
Don't be mad, bro.
Мы тебя на
We were
вшивость
just
проверяли.
testing you.
А то очки
I mean,
эти,
your glasses
ещё и маска.
and this mask. Biasha lit a giant Bilisi? Is that how you say it? And Romka smacked his lips, taking a long puff of his cigarette.
Меня, кстати, Ромка зовут.
I'm Romka, by the way. He squeezed my hand so hard that my fingers hurt. His palms, full of dry, torn blisters, implied that he wasn't wearing a tracksuit for nothing.
Это вот Бяша.
And this is Biasha.
Ты не очкуй.
Don't worry,
Со свиньей
We'll have a
мы
talk
лично
with Porky.
пообщаемся.
he let out a cloud of smoke in my face, which instantly made me cough.
Ага,
Yeah,
пойду пока сумку
I'll go
соберу.
gather my
а то
stuff.
темнеет.
It's getting dark. I bowed to pick up my now empty backpack and look for its contents, hoping that my new buddies would disappear when I turned around. But they just stood there, passing a cigarette back and forth. Two small silhouettes with a small light wandering between them, with the pine trunks as the backdrop. They were waiting for me to finish picking up my textbooks while whispering something to each other. Romka was the one talking most of the time, though Biasha was constantly sniffing with his runny nose and mumbling in agreement. At that moment, I saw that old battered bunny mask from paper mache among the snow-covered notebooks. Yeah, where the fuck did that mask come from anyway? Barsik says, bye. You're going, good stream. Oh, thank you for tuning in, Barsik. Thank you so much. The empty eye sockets could be filled with anything, with any eyes. But this mask... Is that hair? What the f... It looked like it only wanted mine. Where did it come from? And why was it in my backpack? I picked it up with utmost care, as if it could bite off my finger at any moment. It was just a carnival mask with a frozen spit on the inside. Still, something felt wrong about it. Something was writhing inside it. Underneath the layers of old newspapers, I could hear 1,000 of tiny bodies rustling in the trembling fur. Something was trying to chew its way out. Oh, I knew it was maggots. It looked like maggots. Maggots!
Готов, Тоха?
You ready, Toha? Romka's voice pulled me out of my nightmarish delusion, and I threw the mask away in horror. Somewhere I won't be able to see it anymore. My innards were twisted from disgust, but I stood up, trying not to show it. Whether those maggots were real or just one of my delusions, I didn't care. All of this was too much for a single day. I wanted to get home as soon as possible.
Ладно, пацаны, мне
Right,
пора
guys,
уже.
I need to go.
До свидания.
See ya. До свидания. I held out my hand toward the two silhouettes to say goodbye. A couple of dark, thin lines trembled in front of me. They stood without moving, as if studying me.
С кедрами закорешиться решил.
Hey, decided to buddy up with a setter?
Мы здесь вообще-то.
We're over here. I realized that Romka's voice was coming from behind and turned around embarrassed.
Деревья хреновые, кенты.
Trees make for shit buddies.
Ты не ссы.
Relax.
Мы
We'll
тебя
escort
до
you
дома
home.
доведем, а
You're
то
as
ты как
blind
слепой
as a
котенок.
newborn kitten. Oh no.
Так здесь
Without
живёшь,
us,
сгниёшь.
you'll end up dead around here. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. A cigarette butt hit against a stump with a flurry of sparks and started sizzling in the snow near my feet. The boys let out a stained laugh and took me by the arms. When we were leaving the clearing, I turned around in hopes to see Alyssa, or at least some orange dot. What if? But I only saw a rumbling tractor that was creeping out from the corner. Oh man, I don't trust these two. I do not trust these two at all. Oh, there's that dude again. Who the fuck is that? What? A silhouette appeared on the side of the road out of the fog. We made... Oh, I clicked on it though. We made space to let that person through. Because of my blurry vision and the twilight semi-dark, it felt like it was a ghost floating towards us. When the silhouette got close, I was able to make out the features of an adult man. I recognized his dumpy outline. He was smoking near the school in the morning. The man gifted us with a busy stare of his cold eyes and moved forward, disappearing into the darkness.
Нет горба, зато зайчья губа.
What a huge hair lip! I was afraid that the unknown man will hear this offensive rhyme, but he was already too far away. We continued our journey. We were going alongside a still fire road in silence. as the silence felt oppressing, coupled with my lack of vision, so I spoke.
А почему тебя Бяша зовут?
Why do they call you Biasha?
Ха,
The Buria... What? The Buria kid just smirked in reply. What does that mean? I never heard of that saying before.
Потому что я волк ловить
Because I'm a
из
wolf
города.
in sheep's clothing, eh?
Брешешь.
Bullshit.
Пургу гнать, это
Fucking
он
around
умеет.
is what he does best.
А звать его
He's
так,
got his
потому
nickname
что
because he
блеет, как
bleats
овца.
like a sheep.
Все после того, как из
It
черного
started after he
гаража
returned
живым
alive
выбрался.
from the Black Garage. What? What's the Black Garage? Byasa's face contorted at those words. I could see it even through the veil of blindness. He swayed and started mumbling something unintelligible.
Видишь?
See?
С ним так всегда,
Happens every
как
time
об этой
someone
херне
brings it up.
заговоришь.
Ты сейчас о чем?
What are you talking about?
Ты серьезно про
Did you
эту
really not
страшилку
hear that
не
horror
знаешь?
story?
На черной
On one pitch
улице,
black street,
в черной
in a pitch black
подворотне,
alley,
стоит
there's a
черный
pitch black
причерный
garage.
гараж. И он
It
знает о
knows
тебе
everything
все.
about you.
Где ты
Where you
живешь,
live,
что
what you look
любишь,
like,
с кем
who are your
дружишь.
friends.
Наверняка
I'm
слышал
sure
о
you've heard
пропавших
about the
детях.
missing kids.
Это тут не
This has
первый
been
год
going on for a
происходит.
while here.
Все
The
местные
local
знают,
folk
кто
know
здесь
who's
замешан.
behind all of that,
Даже взрослые.
even the adults.
Вообще,
You got
везет
lucky.
тебе. Ты
You
вон
live
в
right
лесу,
on
считай,
the edge of the
живешь.
forest.
Он к тебе так
This
просто не
thing won't
сунется.
come there without a good reason.
Тупо сечет, что
It knows
среди
that it'll
деревьев
look
будет
too
выделяться.
foreign among the
А у
trees.
нас эта хрень
While
может
in
где
our
угодно
area,
поджидать.
this piece of crap
Иногда в
can
конце
hide
переулка
anywhere,
или
be it
возле
at the
дома.
end of an alleyway or near your house.
А еще
Also,
идешь такой себе
you'll
ночью,
be just going
И тут
somewhere at night
раз.
and BAM!
он стоит,
You'll see it
Где
in
совсем
some place
недавно
that was
пусто
just
было.
empty just a while ago.
дверь открыта,
Its door open,
Внутри
pitch
мрак.
dark inside.
и тут
And
как?
then Biasha pulled his cape over his head and started howling on a high, trembling note, trying to silence Rumka.
Ладно, ладно,
Fine,
проехали.
forget it. I was trying to process Rumka's story, but I couldn't figure out what to think of it. During the short time I've been in this snow-laden village, I realized one thing. A lot of people here had some sort of experience with something they couldn't explain. Oh god. I looked at Biasha, who was pit-pattering to the side.
Тоха, а вот скажи,
Tell me, Toha,
нахрена бы ты сюда
why the hell
переехал?
did you move here? I heaved a deep sigh while looking at my feet. Somewhere down below, the tips of my boots scooped up fog. I spoke words that I recited countless
У
times.
отца тут новая работа.
Dad has a new job here.
И мама в поселке
And my
раньше
mum
жила.
used to live here,
Давно еще при
back in the
Союзе.
Soviet days.
Здесь же
There's
нечего
nothing to
делать,
do
только
here but
гнить.
rot away.
Ну или как
Or
Бяша,
well, like
по
Biasha
лесам
here,
шастать.
wander around the forest. Biasha fearfully showed his face from under his hood, like a snail crawling out of its shell, and listened in.
Он у нас турист.
He's a camper, see?
Летом целую
Spent
неделю
a
в
whole week
палатке
in a
жил.
tent last summer.
Здесь, рядом.
Here, nearby.
Прикинь?
Cool shit, right?
Хотя,
I mean,
от
with a
мамки
crazy
его
old woman
звезданутой
like
я бы
his,
сам в лес
I'd flee
бежал.
to the forest. We kept on going, but it felt like it was the forest. Was sliding by. What? That doesn't make any sense. We kept on going, but it felt like it was the forest sliding by. I don't think they need this word here. Pines were the black keys, and the space between them, the white ones. The thicket was playing its old creaky melody, the melody of roots, bare caves, and forgotten tiger skeets. Snowflakes flew around, creating a disturbing illusion that somebody was wandering the forest. Somebody tall, unnoticeable, ready to camouflage as a tree or a snow pile. And then, when nobody paid attention anymore, they just continued moving along the road. But it was just a trick of the light. There was no one there. At least, I wanted to think that. Rumka suddenly stopped and said,
Слышите?
"Hear that?
В лесу кто-то бродит.
Someone is
походу.
snooping around the forest." The skin under my clothes started itching. My stomach started aching. We looked the way Rumka was pointing.
Высоченный, причем с нашей скоростью идет.
Really tall, matching our speed. There were no tall silhouettes behind the masts of pines, just shadows creeping in the semi-dark. Slow shadows, fast shadows, hungry shadows. The snow that fell silently from the branch made me shiver and bite into my lip, as if something huge lifted off the tree and flew away. Maybe even toward us. Rumka picked up a pine cone from the ground and threw it into the thicket.
Эй!
Hey! His shout ricocheted as if hit a tightly sprang drum. The echo mocked Romka. Then the silence reigned again.
Кто-нибудь видел?
Did you see that? I shook my head. The only things I could see were the vertical strokes of trees, the darkness, the snow, and the hazy silhouettes of my companions. I remembered the rough textured trunks, the spongy lichen, and the icy bits of the bottoms of the ravines.
Пойдемте скорее.
Let's
а то
move faster.
вечереет.
The sun is setting. I was again grabbed by the elbows and dragged along toward the forest, toward the pointy spires of branches. The sun had finally sunk behind the green peaks. The darkness spread its shoulders and started spreading like smoke. It started snowing, thick sticky flakes, white flies, following the scent of dead meat. My vision had become a small island, awash by dark waters. I was grasped by the same worrying feeling I had in the morning. I felt that somewhere far away at the edge of my comprehension, I heard a very calm and silent flute playing. Oh no! It's the flute from the first chapter, when all those animals and shit were dancing. Oh god, are they taking me there? Oh no, what's going on? The sound was fragile. And what happened to Elisa? The sound was fragile, like ice in March above the dormant waters of a bottomless lake. I scraped inside my ear with my finger to get rid of that auditory hallucination. The forest was silent. I imagined a child walking at night under the watchful eyes of pines.
А вы знали Вову Матюхина?
Did you know Volva Matyukin,
Мальчика,
the
который
boy who
пропал
went
недавно?
missing recently?
А разве мы не его ищем, сладкий?
We're looking for him, sweetie. Oh, where the fuck were you when I needed you, huh? Where the fuck were you, Elisa? Oh my god. I shuddered and stopped, staring at the person who was guiding me. Where did the other two go? What? At Elisa, in her unchanging fox mask, the girl was gently holding my elbow.
Что ты здесь?
What? Why are you? Am I hallucinating? Is this what's happening?
А ведь я тебя потерял.
I lost sight of you.
Потерял,
You did.
потому что зазевался.
Because you were careless. I squinted in suspicion.
Давно ты за нами идешь?
How long were you following us?
Что значит давно?
What do you mean, how
Я
long?
всегда была
I
рядом.
was always by your
Да
side.
и за кем?
And
За
who?
вами.
Us. Stunned, I looked around, but I couldn't find Roma or Biasha. What? What's going on? And then I felt her cold finger on my wrist.
Пойдем же.
Let's go.
Мы собирались искать
We were going to look
Вову.
for Volva. Oh no. Without a chance to catch my breath, she started dragging me along through the forest. I was enveloped by the smell of tangerines, coffee, and firecrackers. I felt like I was a small kid again, being led into the unknown. I saw the dark silhouettes of trees ahead. The bushes, hedgehogs were wary, showing us their spikes. Something rectangular appeared in our way like a small box. I became petrified. I touched the edge of my eye, pulling back the eyelid as if I was trying to correct my vision. Oh no, what is that? Is that a mitten? Oh no! A garage made of metal rose up right from the windfall. Oh no, this is what Roma and Bjushka were saying about. They were talking about this fucking garage. It was big. No, huge. Impossible to move without special equipment. Its walls were painted black, even blacker than the darkness around us. The fox sniffed around and it seemed like her mask twisted in disgust.
Это здесь.
This is the place. The worried voice of my companion scared me even more than this horrifying metal box.
Здесь?
Here?
Я слышу его запах.
I can smell him.
Может, Вова
Maybe
играет с
Volva
нами в
is
прятки?
playing hide and seek with
И
us,
он решил
and he decided to
спрятаться.
hide. I fucking doubt that, Elisa. I don't think it's a good idea to go in there. That is a fucking bad idea.
Внутри.
Inside? I felt like I saw smoke from tentacles that split off the garage, searching for something in the wilted leaves. These tentacles slithered along the snowy blanket, getting close to our feet, and there was a scary screeching sound coming from the other side of the huge black metal gates. Somebody or something definitely waited for us inside. What? Our only option is to knock! Are you kidding me? No! We need to get the fuck out of here! Are you kidding me? No! Oh, God. Fine. 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 In we get. I thought that my nervous movements were similar to that of a marionette dangling in the hands of a puppeteer. I stepped toward the garage, holding my breath. Oh! Oh, it's just the fucking light. Oh, this is not good. Ruth says if it's not his imagination, then this story is fucking crazy. I know, right? I don't know what's real anymore. What is real? Those guys must be real, right? And this must be an illusion, because no one's heard of this Elisa before, right? No one's heard of her. She might be imaginary. I stepped toward the garage, holding my breath. Don't do it, mate. Fucking don't. Go home! Just go home! And gave the sheet metal door a small knock with my knuckles. Oh, that's not small. And then jump back. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Was that that girl? Was that violin girl? Oh, it looked like her! Oh my god, it looked like her! Oh boy! Oh boy. For a moment, it seemed like someone growled in pain inside the metal walls. I heard rusty meat hooks jingle on thick metal chains, awakening someone huge who crawled to open the black gates. Oh, it's him! Oh, it's him as well! Oh, no! Nothing happened. Nothing happened?! My ass, nothing happened! I just saw all of that! Oh, man, my voice is getting so raspy. Let me just have a quick drink. Oh. Man, fuck that. Oh my god. Yeah, Paulina. Paulina was her name. It looked like Paulina, and then that second one looked like that other kid, Volva. Nothing happened. My heart was racing. Oh, what the fuck is that? Is that Elisa? Or is that a wolf? Where the fuck are our glasses? This is not sane. You need to go home, get some new glasses, and take some pills. That's what you need to do. You need to get the fuck away from here. It's exactly what you gotta do. Oh man, Heishimai says, might just leave stream. No, don't leave me alone, mate. Don't leave me alone. My heart was racing. Still nothing. Oh, you motherfucker. Knock, knock. I hesitated to turn my back to the garage. Oh, you fucker! I didn't even read all of that! Oh, man! What? Oh, I didn't even... What did it say? Backlog, please. Backlog. What did it say? I hesitated to turn my back to the garage, so I took a couple of slow steps back, unable to tear my eyes off the stench oozing crevice, and was about to call Elisa when I got fucking jump scared. Run! I heard a weak, scared voice resound in my head. Stumbling all over the place, I still rushed into the night that was swarming with the shadows. I ran behind the crooked trunk of a pine, sure that Elisa was by my side, but after a moment had passed, I realized that the girl was nowhere to be found. The forest was mumbling in ancient chants, squeaking, ticking, rustling. I froze. I didn't know how much time had passed before I realized that I was standing in complete darkness in a circle of trees that were shooting up their trunks high into the sky. Everything around me moved, trembled. My ears went numb from all the rustling. The treetops melted into the darkness of the cosmos. The bushes became empty cells whose occupants were suddenly set free. It felt like a clawed fang could fly out of that darkness into my stunned face at any moment. I heard a scream somewhere far away. Oh man. Bruce says I can't stop laughing. Your reactions to everything. Come on, you would react the same way if this was right in your face and you were playing this shit as well. Oh man. At least my heartbeat is at a constant 70. So that's not too bad, right? I just need to calm down a little bit more, hopefully. I heard a scream somewhere far away. Anton! Is that our father? Someone was looking for me, just like that boy who went missing. Tears stung my eyes. A big drop fell from my lashes. Anton! The scream was closer now, and for a moment I even believed that I was about to be saved. I'm here! Oh! Oh, fuck you, bunny. No. No! Oh no! One of the trees moved. It wasn't Rumka, nor was it Biasha. An adult, tall with long arms. Many shadows that looked like dogs snuck around behind his back, but those beasts were much larger than Zulka. The forest was dormant no longer. No longer it hid its face behind the fake masks. I stood still, like a deer pierced by the light of an incoming truck, and the beasts all stared at me. In this semi-dark, without my glasses, I could see very little, but it was still more than enough for me to freeze in terror. A foul smell of animals' piss and wet fur enveloped the clearing when the creepy procession with the giant at its head moved toward me. Oh, no, 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 stay the fuck back, stay the fuck back. No, no, my legs gave way because of fear and fell to my knees into the snow. It looked like I was praying to that figure, to the trees, to the darkness. Oh, man, no, those ain't Nikes. Nah, I don't see any Adidas or any of those Converse shit on there. Those are fucking hooves. I didn't dare lift my eyes, so when he got close, showering me with his stench for a moment, I thought that his legs were covered in grey fur. Oh, yep, those ain't Yeezys, alright. Oh, God. I shut my eyes so tight that red circles started dancing on the insides of my eyelids. That sometimes happens if I clench my eye too hard. I don't want to look, but I could still hear everything. His breath was akin to sandpaper that was scratching at my ears. His voice was deep, hoarse. No, it wasn't a voice, a roar. Oh, God. Hello? I fished my grandma's chant out of the pool of my memory. Ashes, ashes, dust, to dust, ashes. Oh, man. Is it Satan? I got his stench and roaring in reply. Words could never protect against claws and fangs. I was helpless. And then I've heard a familiar, sweet voice nearby.
Ну же, скорее!
Come on,
Попробуй его
get
на
a taste of
вкус.
him. Fuck you, Elisa! I thought you were on our team! I thought you were good, Elisa, you fucking bitch! Oh no. No.
Не надо!
No! Something hot slid across my throat like meaty, sticky rope. Oh, he's licking us! Oh no, no, no! I don't like this hentai, I don't like it. Someone's tongue, oh.
Я же говорила, хозяин,
Told you, master.
это наш
He's our
зайчик.
bunny.
Позаботься о
Please,
нем.
take good care of him. Oh, from the narrow embrasures of barely lifted eyelids covered by my trembling fingers, I watched a horrifying silhouette tower over me. Oh, God. How did it know our name? How did it know? I was taking in the smell of kennels, compost pits, and moss. In front of me stood a scary horned beast with the presence of a monarch. His posture told me of his electrifying nobleness. His horns supported the clouds, and his popped-out leucomus? What? Pierced my ready-to-pop eyes with a thorny stare. Oh no, his hands were full of gifts. Oh no! I see Snickers! Oh, I see Bounty! Oh no, and Mars Bar Confectionery! Oh no, all these copyright! Oh, all these copyright and Cadbury snacks, all these delicious chocolates. Candy fell to the snow, sparkling with its fancy wrappers, silvery packs of chocolate bars, and the Chupa Chups sticking out from a snow pile with his plastic stick. How did he get all this candy? Where would you get this candy? You can't just rock up to a kiosk or a 7-Eleven and demand Mars bars and Snickers while looking like fucking Satan. For you? Candy rained at my feet. Whoa! Oh, that's the toy gun from Volva, isn't it? Oh no, a doll fell nearby, and then it started raining toys. Oh no, and then it started raining toys. I think they got that wrong. A spinning top, a teddy bear, and a torn up nose? With a torn up nose. Red-headed Carlson without a propeller. A tin toy soldier with a flag, a fire truck toy, and a crop duster plane. The toys weren't covered in blood, but my imagination was painting them with red spots and crimson leaks all on its own. Oh no. You want chocolate? I ain't gonna have any of this fucking chocolate. HDMI is saying, grab the Snickers and Mars and run. I ain't grabbing none of that. Where did it even come from? This dude doesn't even have pockets, right? Where would you even hide that shit? In your fur? I don't want furry Mars bar. That sounds like shit to me. The horned shadow of the beast moved over the treasures that once belonged to unknown kids. No, thank you. I ain't gonna take any of that. Hairy hands reached into surrounding darkness, took out a mangy bunny mask that was haunting me. What? Hairy hands reached into surrounding darkness, took out a mangy bunny mask that was haunting me. Oh! You motherfucker! That had spit in it! And forcefully pulled it over my face. Bunny. Oh man, no, I don't want to be a bunny.
Bunny.
The shadow of beasts around us slowly and graciously stood up on their rare legs. Do they mean bare legs? Or hind legs? Whoa! And then light hit my face, shattering the monster's figure in two. Is it the cops? I put up my hand to protect myself. Flashlight's rays slid down.
Антон!
It was our dad's voice. Oh man, we must have been tripping. Oh, we were tripping hard. Why were we tripping that bad? Did we not? Man, this is why you take your medication, people. This is why you fucking take your medication. Is there still chocolate on our feet? Jesus Christ. Ruth says I want chocolate. For sure this kid's imagining stuff. Candy, toys, and monsters. Yeah, nah, he's straight up tripping. He is tripping.
Вот ты где.
There you are.
Ты совсем
Are
сдурел?
you out of your mind?
Это вообще как понимать?
What's this all about? I was staring at my dad, completely stunned, into the space where the monster was just a moment ago. Do we still have that mask on us? The clearing was enveloped in darkness again, but I could still barely make out the outlines of toys and candy in the snow. And I'm sure if I was brave enough to get close to the bushes, I'd find animal prints there.
Язык проглотил.
Cat got your tongue?
Одноклассники
Your
твои к нам
classmates
пришли.
came to us.
Сказали,
They
ты
said that you
сбежал
ran
от
away
меня в
from them,
самую чащу
deep into the
леса.
forest, and...
Что это за дрянь
What
ты
the hell are
напялил?
you wearing? Oh, ew! Fucking gross! Oh my god. Oh wow, so that means, those other two kids, ran to get help. Oh man. HDMI says I would put a hack option that says take off the mask and run. Can you do that? Oh. Oh man, I pulled the mask down from my sweaty face and threw it into the heap of toys. Branches cracked in the distance. I pressed myself into my father's chest, engulfed by fear, and he started looking around, alerted, and spoke in a tone of voice that was much more nervous.
Так, пойдем отсюда скорее.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Мать узнает,
If
такой
your mother
нагоняй
learns
нам
of this,
устроит, мало не покажется.
she'll be so mad at us that we'll never forget this day. I reached out for my father, still feeling the chilling embrace of fear. I grabbed his firm hand, felt his quick pulse with my fingertips. Is there still candy on the ground? Then stood up and wobbled along behind my father, following his barely discernible footprints. Wow, okay, so that means we tripped. Like, we were just high, ran away from those two bullies that were helping us, and then went into a garage, I guess? But the garage must be real because that Bushka kid was there as well, wasn't he? The Bushka kid went into the garage but survived, I think. God damn, that's insane! Oh no, I don't want to hack the game. I'm enjoying this game way too much. Back to civilization, back to light, back to the road where my dad parked his car.
Чтобы дома ни слова, ясно?
And not a word about this at home. Got it?
Ни единого
Don't even
намека,
hint
где я
at
тебя
where I
нашел.
found you.
Да, пап.
Alright, Dad. Whoo, boy. He was holding my hand as if it was the most precious thing in the world and kept telling me how afraid he is to lose me or Olia. But it wasn't that sticky like an animal tongue fear. His fear was a noble, crystal clear diamond, and I just nodded in reply and kept moving my feet. And then I heard a familiar voice coming from behind me.
Помни,
What? You again? Remember,
пока ты со мной,
as long as you're with me,
никто тебя
nobody
здесь
will
не
lay a
тронет.
finger on you here. What the fuck does that even mean? What? Alyssa? You just fucking lied! They put a mask on me, I got beat up! The car sped toward our house. Okay. Oh, there's the garage! Oh, that's the garage! Nope, 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 nope. Oh, fuck that. I pressed my cheek against the window and saw a short building among the trees. A shack darker than night. Oh, that's not good. That garage that was hidden inside the thicket, a crypt made of metal. It almost felt like it was following us. A moment passed and the building disappeared around the corner. I gulped down my Dola? What's a Dola? Oh man, yeah, I just gulped in real life. Woo. Alright, let's get the fuck back home. Did we get our bag? Did we get all our shit? Let's stay away from Alyssa. Oh man. Holy shit. What about Polina? It looked like Polina was in the garage as well. And the white snowflakes just kept dancing in the starry sky. Oh boy. Why do we choose to live here? Oh, everything's blurry because of our glasses. Look what the cat dragged in. Mum was going down the stairs, piercing Dad with a trademark glare. Her face showed something between wrath and condensation? Condescension. Sorry, condescension. Right. Oh my god. Kill Alyssa? Oh, no, I wouldn't go to that. No way. Suddenly, her gaze shifted to me and stayed for a dangerously long time.
Так, я не поняла.
Hey, what's this?
Антон,
Where are your glasses,
где
Anton?
очки?
Did you lose them?
Да в школе поди забыл.
This dummy
Простофиля.
probably just forgot them at school. A venomous pause followed.
Весь в тебя.
He's your son, alright? Dad glared at Mum and then mischievously winked at me, reminding me of our deal.
Ну ничего, есть же
Well,
запасные.
we have spare
Проживем
glasses,
как-нибудь.
so we'll manage somehow. My parents stood in silence a bit longer, and then both of them went to mind their own business. Oh boy. Ooh, holy shit. Skelly says, ooh, what's this story about? It is a horror story, Skelly, and welcome. I've already recorded this on Twitch and on YouTube if you want to see the first part, and this is already being recorded once I end the stream, but this is a very, very interesting horror story. I love it so much. Olia threw herself into my arms before I could even take off my coat.
А я лису видела!
I saw a fox! Surprise, akin to a shotgun blast. Oh wow, we can't even see Olia because we lost our glasses. I could only flap my lips in reply. A cup shattered into many little pieces with a loud thang. My mum let it fall from her hands. Her face was pale and her eyes were glued to the ground. This pause, just a split second, felt like an eternity. Then my mum spoke with disappointment. First it was an owl, now it's a fox. Will you ever get tired of this?
Правда!
But it's true!
Такая
She
пушистая!
was so fluffy. Oh man, did she see Alyssa as well, or did she actually see a real fox? Oh man. Heshima says, can you finish the rest of this game in this stream? No, because we have chapter 3 coming up tomorrow. We are still on chapter 2 today.
Она
We'll finish chapter 2
стояла
today.
на задних лапах, совсем как человек.
She stood on her back legs near the hedge, just like a person. Olia did see Alyssa. Oh no! Are they going to get Olia next? Oh no.
Она меня позвала,
The fox
а
called my
когда она
name,
вышла,
but then
и
my
лиса
mum came
убежала.
and she fled. Oh shit. Oh man. This is fucking scary. Vicious Dishes, hello, and welcome to the stream. Oh god damn. There was no fox. Stop making things up. Is our mum in denial as well?
Не подходи к ней.
Don't go near her. If it was necessary, I was ready to shake my sister as if she was a doll made of cloth.
Ты чего, Тоша?
What's wrong, Tosha?
Не подходи,
Don't
слышишь?
go! You hear me? Mum entered the hallway and gave me a surprised look. I
Ну,
hesitated.
лиса ведь укусить
Well,
может.
fox will bite you. Yeah, I think we should probably stay away from her. Oh man. I remembered fairy tales where foxes used to kidnap children. We got kidnapped, didn't we? We just got fucking kidnapped. Oh boy. I imagined my Alyssa liberated, carnivorous, running through the night forest with a dangling sack in her hands.
Это ж была не настоящая
It
лиса.
wasn't a real fox.
Расскажи ему, Оль.
Tell him, Olia.
Она на двух
She stood
ногах
on
ходила,
2
а
legs
еще была
and
в
she wore a
платье
dress.
одета.
Oh, that was definitely Alyssa.
Только она была
And she was
взаправду.
real. Oh, she must be real, because that means we aren't tripping. If she saw it as well, unless maybe she's got the same disease we have or something?
Видишь,
See? Ah, look at her face. Mum showed us a tired smile as if it was the only explanation needed. I also forced myself to smile. My smile was like a thin piece of soap right before it dissolves completely on your palm. But when I was left alone with my sister, I whispered,
Еще раз увидишь ее, беги.
"If you see her again, run." That's good advice. That is good fucking advice. Oh boy. Thoughts of the forest beast bombarded me like a rain of candy and toys. There was a hairy silhouette standing in front of me, towering over the treetops. Who was he? What happened to the forest? What's happening to me? I shut my eyes and threw the vitamins in my mouth, washed them down with water. Please, stop driving me mad. Please. I barely managed to force myself to do homework, but those math problems just refused to be solved. Oh man. Yep. We need to protect Ulsa. Numbers in my notebook tumbled around and mixed in a whirling dance, sometimes running over the lines. My head became heavy from that pandemonium, and I almost dropped it into that chain of numbers. My eyelids felt like there were tiny weights tied to them, the type used in grocery stores. Oh no, Volva. And right at the moment I surrendered and closed my notebook, the memories of my day started flashing before my eyes. Yeah, holy shit! What a fucked up first day, huh? I was in the middle of the stuffy school's corridor. I could see the literature classroom from here, the faces of dead classical writers on their portraits, the prim and regal pose of our homeroom teacher, Lilia Pavlovna. And around that corner was her daughter, Katya, a snitch and a gossip eagerly waiting for me.
Эй, новенький.
Oh, Katya's the daughter of that teacher. Oh, it makes a whole lot more sense then. Hey, transfer student.
Чего тебе, Кать?
What do you want, Katya? She got on her tiptoes and started swaying while hiding her hands behind her back and then asked me with a fake smile on her face.
Скажи,
Can I ask you something?
а чего это тебя
Why
к
did you
нам
get transferred
перевели?
here? I might have told the truth about this to Paulina, but Katya will sell it on the market for 3 copycats. Oh, copycats! I love copycats! That's like coffee candy. It's so good. It would be the same as printing all my thoughts and hanging them near Volva's picture for everyone to see. So I reverted to an answer I knew by
Это
heart.
все из-за моих родителей.
It's all because of my
У
parents.
папы тут новая
Dad has a new
работа,
job
а
here,
мама...
and my
мама-
mum. But Katya didn't even listen to me. She just rushed toward the perked up ears of her friends, whispered something while stealing glances at me and giggling.
Да, конечно,
Yeah,
конечно.
right.
У нас тут
He
совсем
takes
за
us all for
дурачков держит.
fools.
Я вот слыхала,
I've
что
heard
это
it's
всё
all
из-за его
because of his
отца.
father.
Он недавно кому-то
He crossed the
крутому
road
дорогу
of some
перешёл,
big shot,
и теперь
and
они
now
всей
their
своей
family is
семейкой
hiding
в
in our
нашем
remote little
захолустье
village.
скрываются.
Неправда!
That's not
Ты
true.
все врешь!
You're lying.
А слышали?
Oh,
Слышали, как
and
он
did you
бабулю
hear how
просто так стукнул?
What? Oh, and did you hear how he Baburin out of the blue? What? I think they meant to say, did you hear how he hit Baburin out of the blue? Because we punched that bully.
Это каким
What kind
надо
of
быть
freak must you
уродом,
be to start
чтобы в первый
bullying
же
your
день
classmates from
так над
day one?
одноклассником измываться?
Oh, this fucking bitch.
Прекрати!
Stop!
Ты же знаешь,
You know
он
he started
первый
it.
начал!
И будто
And
этого
if
мало.
that wasn't enough,
Ходят
there are rumors
слухи,
that he's hanging
что
out
он
with
спутался
delinquents
с
from
ворюгами
Romka
из шайки
Pyatvikan's
Ромки
gang.
Пятифана.
How do you say his last name? Pyatvifan's gang.
Ой,
Be
девочки,
careful with your
сумки
bags,
проверяйте.
girls.
Того и гляди,
I wouldn't be
гардеробе
surprised
вещи
if he
начнут
starts
пропадать.
disappearing from our wardrobe. If things start disappearing from our wardrobe.
Будем знать.
And we'll
Это Петров с
know
дружками
who to blame.
постарался.
Petrov and his friends.
Да-да-да.
Yes.
Замолчи!
Shut up.
Заткнись!
Вон как
Look at his scream,
раскричался-то,
as if
будто
something bit
ужаленный.
him.
А зрачки-то,
His pupils.
зрачки
Look at how
такие
wide they
широкие.
are. Oh, can we hit her?
Доброго с катушек слетит и
I hope he
руки
won't go
распускать
insane and
начнет.
resort to violence again. Oh no, that's it. I'm getting out of bed and choosing violence. Let's hit this fucking bitch. Look, let's throw her out this fucking window right now.
Не зря же
I
его
mean,
мать таблетками
there must be a
пичкает.
reason his mum always feeds him those pills, right? I just stood there in confusion, trying to in vain to understand how she found out about my medicine, and what scared me even more was the possibility of her nonsense had some truth mixed in.
Да-да,
Yes, that's right.
он такой
He's
же
as insane
ненормальный,
as his
как и
little
его
sister.
сестрица.
How does she know about her sister?
Представляете?
Can you imagine
этой
that she
сумасшедшей
says a
дурочке
human-sized
каждую
owl
ночь
visits her
прилетает
every
сова
night?
ростом с человека.
How the fuck does she know that?
Только что-то её
But not a
никто из
single
здоровых
healthy
людей
person has
не
seen
видел.
it.
А этот наивный простак
And this
ей верит.
simpleton believes her.
Нет,
Can you
вы
imagine that?
представляете?
And then I caught a single kind look from the smirking crowd.
Это правда,
Oh, it's
Антон?
Polina. Is that true, Anton?
Неужели действительно?
Are you really...
Тебе не здоровится?
Are you unwell?
Полина,
Paulina,
послушай меня.
please, listen to me.
Как же?
Yeah, right.
Не слушай этого
Don't
болтуна,
listen to this
Полиночка.
liar, Polinosh... How do you say that name? Polinoka? Polinoka? Oh man, I'm saying that in my Aussie accent again. Fuck, Polinoka.
Ты еще не знаешь.
You don't even know.
Он тебя на
He
другую
cheated on
повел.
you with
Не
someone
знаешь,
not
что
from
ли?
our school. Oh, this has to be a dream, right? With someone not from our school? What do you mean?
На
With
А?
Alisa?
Мгм.
Oh, what? Yeah, this has to be a dream. Because Elisa's supposed to be a figment of imagination, right? There's no way. Polina slouched as if someone kicked her in the stomach and then burst out in tears and fell to the dirty floor, wailing and screaming. Wait, there's no way she would fall in love with us on day one. I call bullshit. No. How can we cheat on her if we don't even know her last name? Like, we barely had a conversation with her. Why her, Anton? Why? Oh, come on. This is all fake. This has to be a dream. I couldn't understand her reaction, but I still rushed to Polina's side before getting shoved violently by Katya.
Убери от нее свои
Get your
лапы,
paws off her, you
чудовище!
monster! Monster? Do we have a mask on? Rage was building up under the veil of my fear. It slowly rose from the cloudy mist. I felt my upper lip creep up, showing my teeth. This looks like that Arthur meme right now. That looks like that Arthur fucking meme right there. Oh man. Stardust says Anton is a smexy dude. Oh man, hell yeah he is. He's so damn good looking.
То, что твой отец бьет
The
мать,
fact that your father
еще не
beats your
дает
mother
тебе
doesn't
права
give you the right to
поднимать
do the
руку
same
на
to
девушку.
girls. Is that what he does? My fists became hammers. I couldn't unclench them. Nah, beat the shit out of her. Like, fucking punch her. Right in the sucker. Nobody can speak about my family like that. I came to my senses when I already lunged at the angry Katya. He went nuts. Nuts. Oh my god, this fucking bitch. I told you, throw her out the fucking window. Oh my god. First moment she saw us, she was smitten. Who, Katya or Polishka? Help, help. Petrov went completely insane.
С катушек слетел!
At the same moment, the crowd around her became louder. It started whistling and roaring. And growing. What? The subtle silhouettes of my schoolmates became larger, wider. They shot upward toward the ceiling. What the fuck is this? Turned into giant black forests, chock full of toothy faces. What the fuck? Oh, the girl who likes you on day one? Yeah, Polina. I shrank to a tiny ball of fur and started shaking in fear before the might of ulcer-ridden trunks that belonged to either trees or humans. It was impossible to tell.
Вот ты и показал
Oh, I
свое
don't like that
животное
face.
нутро.
So you've finally shown your animal nature,
Трус.
coward. Katya's face was twisted with jubilation and ecstasy. Oh no, Polina, Anton. Why her? No.
Чем она лучше
What makes it better than me? Oh my god, what? Polina screamed while choking on her tears. What the fuck is this?
Он?
He is just an
Животное!
animal. Oh god, is that us? Is that
Чужак!
an outsider? I think that's supposed to be our face, right? Oh no! Ooh, what the fuck was that? A scary flapping of wings came from the forest. A pair of giant white ears descended somewhere from above, and I dug myself into them. Oh no. Polina!
Пожалуйста!
Please. Wake up! Oh, it was Olya! I jumped up, almost falling out of bed. Apparently, I was thrashing around for hours on the sweat-soaked sheets. Olya's scream pulled me out, set me free from the tentacles of fear.
Антон! Пожалуйста!
Please, wake up! Wake up! It took my eyes a while to focus on the silhouette near the window. Olya's voice was distant. My head was still ringing after the fight. Sounds got distorted, as if my ears were stuffed with cotton. My sister was distressed as ever, just kept on repeating the same phrase.
Сова! Сова!
The owl! The owl!
Пожалуйста!
Please!
Я
I'm
боюсь!
scared!
Боюсь!
Oh god, her tears poured on my heart like boiling water, but I was almost thankful for the owl's appearance. Otherwise, this scared Olya wouldn't have woken me
Оля,
up.
я сейчас.
Wait a second, Olya.
Хочешь, я тебе Мурзилку
Want me to
почитаю?
read Murzilka for you? What the fuck is Murzilka? A Soviet and Russian monthly illustrated magazine for kids. It has been published in 1924. The magazine uses an unidentified yellow creature wearing a scarf and a red beret as its mascot. Writers like Samuel Marshak and Agnia Barto contributed to the magazine early in their careers.
Подожди.
Give me. I placed my bare heels on the cold floor, felt around for my glasses, remembered Simeon, his underhanded act, and sighed. Right! Simeon still has her fucking glasses, that cunt.
Антон!
Oh,
Пожалуйста!
please, please,
Посмотри!
look! She couldn't tear her eyes off the window as if it was a staring contest. I found the light switch with my hand. The lamp poured bright light all over me. I got up. My vision fooled me, moving the window closer, only to push it farther the next moment. My sister was just a blurry spot. I took a hesitant step forward.
Оль,
Olya?
что там?
What's there?
Что-то случилось?
What happened?
Ты хочешь, чтобы я
Do you want me to
открыл
open the
шторы?
curtains? No, please don't. Wait, isn't that Olya behind the curtains?
Там же сова!
The owl is there. Or is that not Olya? Wait, where's Olya then? If that's not Olya, is that the owl? The voice was coming from behind. Oh! I turned around and froze from terror. Teary-eyed Olya stood in the doorway. Oh my god! Yeah, Ruth, you're right. You are right.
С кем ты разговаривал, братик?
Who are you talking to right now? It was an imitation Olya? That has the same voice? Oh, that cunning bitch! She stared at me with eyes that were red from crying, with her hands wrapped around her shoulders. Her voice was nervous, as if she was afraid to hear my answer.
Я разговаривал с
I was
тобой.
talking to you,
Кто притворился
to
тобой.
someone who pretended to be you. Oh no! The ledge outside my windows creaked ominously, as if something huge was sitting on top of it. Oh, it shapeshifted. Oh, it got a bit tubby. And the thing that pretended to be Olya started spreading, changing shape, grow to scary heights under the light of a carnivorous moon. Oh, fuck that.
Please. Come closer. Come here.
Oh, man. Oh, no. What the fuck? It knows our name and wants us to come closer? When in our right mind would we ever listen to that shit? Are you kidding me? The voice didn't belong to my sister anymore. The thing that was hiding behind my curtains got tired of pretending, making me look like a fool. I pinched myself as hard as I could, hoping that the silhouette near the window was just a continuation of my nightmare, a hallucination brought upon by the cursed house. And those don't bite, do they? The silhouette was towering before me under the veil of mist. I heard Olya's shrill scream when someone had knocked on the window. Oh god. Oh no! HMI, don't fucking pause! No! It came to get us! Another knock. I stepped back into the middle of the room. As if there existed... What? As if there existed nooks where I could hide from this horror. Oh no, 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 no. Get your mum and fucking dad, that's it. The sound was sharp, metallic. The lamp started shimmering, then it started lighting the hole and went out. like a candle under a strong wind. The filament inside it snapped with a ringing sound. Oh no! Oh no, Olia? Olia! The darkness that was waiting for the exact moment poured from all the angles and enveloped me. There was only this window left in the whole universe. Moonlight poured through it, painting everything the colour of bones that were exhumed from a crypt. Olga started squealing and pressed herself into my back, seeking protection. Oh, that's the eye! And then an eye, burning with a carnivorous fire, stared at us from the window. No, no one's home. Nope. It wasn't trying to break the window. It was toying with us. It just kept on knocking, driving us mad. You motherfucker! As if giant clock was measuring the time left for us, its pendulum swinging above the abyss. Oh no, you can stop that shit right now. What is she saying? I don't know Russian. If anyone knows Russian, what is she saying? She was screaming in desperation, her hands clutching my arm like a pair of pincers. Did he just say hoo-hoo like an owl?
Come closer.
I could barely make out a pair of wings that spread out above the black spot. Why are we zooming in? Tell her, Anton. Tell her that I won't be a bad girl anymore. Never ever. I just wanted to leave. Please. The moonlight suddenly disappeared and the room descended into darkness. We couldn't see the burning eye anymore. I swallowed the stingy lump that was stuck in my throat. No! Don't! I stepped toward the curtains, entranced by the call of this disfigured guest. No! Olga was standing behind me, mumbling, I'll be good. The bleak window was creeping closer. Curtains rustled. I reached out to move them aside so I could look my fear in the eye. At that moment, I heard noise coming from my parents' bedroom. Without thinking, I pulled the curtain to one side in one swing. Nothing. Oh. What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ. Really? Oh, man. Though there was something shining on the ledge among the scattered feathers. There was feathers? My glasses! The one that Simeon took from me. How did they get here? Was that a gift from the gurgling night? Did that owl really bring them here? I looked at the front yard, at the foreboding clearing, at the toothy forest. Not a soul, not a trace of our late night guest. Only the old lamppost dreaming like a lone watchman among the snowy desert. The dry window frame creaked. I tore away the insulating tape and the stripes of glued newspapers. Wait. What do you mean by glued newspapers? Window insulation. Before plastic windows became widely accessible in Russia, the cracks of frames of wooden windows were filled with cotton or pieces of cloth and sealed with self-adhesive tape or strips of newspapers soaked in soapy water to conserve heat in the winter. That's smart. Opened the window with big trouble. Frost pinned me with its little needles. Man, chapter 2 is going for a long time. The paintings on my wall moved from the draft. I touched my glasses, sure they would melt in my hands. But they were real. My brain was scrambling for an explanation. Simeon and his gang just pulled a prank on me. That was it. That's it. A smooth white blanket was glistening under the street lamp just outside our yard. If anybody was to get close to the house, to climb the pipe to the ledge of my window, they would surely leave footprints. Oh, man. I don't know if these are our friends or not. I have no idea. But they gave our glasses back. But then again, that fox did take us to that big Satan dude that gave us chocolate, I think, and also took us to a fucking garage. I don't appreciate that. But there were none. I cautiously took my glasses. My wrist was still intact. Nobody pulled me into the darkness, full of restless writhing.
Вы почему не спите?
Why aren't you in bed? I swayed from surprise and almost fell out of the window.
Совсем сдурели?
Are you out of your mind?
Жарко, что ли?
Did it feel hot in here?
Не болели
Do you want to
давно?
catch a cold?
Там сова была.
I was here.
Тоша её
Tosha
прогнал.
chased it away.
А ну-ка марш
Go
спать к
to your
себе в
room
комнату.
immediately and get in your bed.
А с тобой?
And you. Mum paused, directing her seething eyes at me. She was thinking of a punishment equivalent to my crime. In the end, she just waved a hand, took Olia by the shoulder and left. throwing gloomy words my way.
Завтра поговорим.
We'll talk tomorrow. Oh, man. Man, that's pretty fucked up. What is that? Is that just a rock or is that something? I think it's just a rock. Okay, I think it's okay. I managed to get the frame back in place with a couple of hits, pressed into latches with all the strength my fingers could muster. The cold left the room, but the fear was still present. We got our glasses back. I placed my glasses on my nose and started studying my reflection in the window. Did the animals get Simeon? Did the animals kill Simeon? It didn't look like a face, more like a death mask, just like the one worn by the boy from the notice board. That night, I was on the edge of joining him there. Oh boy. Oh no! A black and white face was staring at me through the clearing between student heads. Oh, they did! Oh no! They got him! And it wasn't Volva. His face was right beside it. I recognized the fat cheeks and damaged skin. Attention, child missing. Semyon Baburin, 13 years old, grade 6B. He left for school in the morning of January 16th and never returned. Features 155, 160 centimeters tall, chubby brown hair and grey eyes. Was wearing a dark brown sheepskin coat. Sheep skin? I'll remember that. A beige scarf, a black mink hat, and Alaska boots. I feel like they said something similar to Volva as well. They had some other kind of some other animal, though they did toss the word sheep and pig for him. Please call these numbers if you have any information. God damn! And it wasn't Volva. His face was right beside it. I recognized the fat cheeks and damaged skin. Semyon. Oh, there it is. Wait, let's see. He was wearing an orange coat with a hood, a black wool cap, and mittens with grey stripes. Never mind. I'm tripping. Baburin's photo was printed out and plastered under the glass like an exhibition piece. Oh, dang. Whoa. Episode 3. On end, the wolf's grey fur will stand. Holy shit, guys. Wow. Just wow. Whoa. What's that whispers? I hear whispers. Woo, let me save right now. Let me save. Holy shit. Wow. What an episode. Episode 3, guys. We are on chapter 3 right now, where we will continue this tomorrow, same time, 10 p.m. To midnight. Or maybe it will go all the way until 1 o'clock like it is now. So we might be streaming for 3 hours again, depending on how long this chapter is. But we will finish the entirety of chapter 3 tomorrow, guys. I hope you guys are having a blast and having so much fun with this game, this visual novel, this horror visual novel. I want to know, what is that black garage? Where did Simeon go? What about the rest of the other 2 kids that were ferrying me? And what about Alyssa? What the fuck happened to Alyssa? Who is Alyssa? And who is the master of the forest who keeps leaking fucking chocolate? Who is he? Oh, I have so many questions, and it's not going to be answered in chapter 3. No, because this game is 5 chapters long, and only chapter 3 has just been released, meaning that we have to wait months until chapter 4 and chapter 5 will be released. But don't worry, guys, we will definitely be playing those. Anyway, guys, whew, it's finally over. That was fun to watch. Thank you so much. It's a great stream. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you guys are new to my stream, my name is Prayer5. I usually stream Sundays and Mondays, 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Australian time, but it's been quite chilled lately, so I've been doing a lot more streams, and we'll be doing it all over again tomorrow, where we'll be playing Tiny Bunny once again. Whew. Also, in your room, there was a drawing of Alyssa. Really? I didn't even see that. Oh, we got to see that again. Anyway, guys, if you guys haven't already done so, follow me if you guys like my stuff, or even subscribe on YouTube if you guys are watching on YouTube. But I want to thank everyone, thank you so much for joining me and keeping me sane and keeping my heart rate under 90. Thank you so much. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling too much. I will see you guys again tomorrow for chapter 3 of Tiny Bunny. But until then,
Have a good night, everyone.